Alrighty, we should be back. Levels are looking good. Hey everyone. Oh, there's one thing that doesn't look super hot, and that is of course the screen. So while I fix that up, I'm also going to say, as you guys might have noticed, we don't have Rotus, we don't have Estrella tonight, and that is going to be just something that in context for Marissa, there's some stuff going on. If you didn't know, she is affected by Hurricane Ian, which is now going to affect a lot of people. So wish her the best of luck. Brian has some stuff going on too, and you know, sometimes dealing with IRL stuff is so much more important than trying to make whatever happen. You know, even a game. You know, this is supposed to be like an escape. That is the important part. And in any case, that is pretty much it from me. While I try to fix this up really quick, making sure that this is looking correctly, do you guys have anything cool that you guys have seen in the Nerdiverse that you guys want to shout out?
It's more Nerdverse adjacent, but
also good.
It's more this kind of Nerdverse, but tonight out in LA they're having the second tribute concert for Taylor Hawkins, the drummer for the Foo Fighters, who passed away back in March at the age of 50.
Damn.
Most likely, from what I've read, due to long-term substance abuse issues.
I was gonna ask, but I was like, I didn't want to assume because it's kind of like making it on me. Yeah.
The only thing I've seen for sure was that there was mixed drug toxicity involved, but it didn't say if it was specifically that or, you know, also like decades of abuse catching up. It was probably a heart-related thing from the way they described. Like he said he was having chest pains and stuff before he went, but anyway, I'm a big music nerd. Those of you who could see what's now on that wall when it was on that wall at the old house know that. But you know, I obviously didn't know Taylor personally, but I'm a big Foo Fighters fan. I was a fan of some of the other bands that he played with before Foo Fighters without knowing who he was. Like he was Alanis Morissette's drummer on her first album, things like that. But I had a hard time because I'm 45, so I had a hard time kind of dealing with a guy so young, checking out. He's got kids around my daughter's age. He left 3 kids, a wife, countless friends. Everybody said he was just the most personable guy in the world. Anyway, long story short, I didn't mean to get all maudlin with this, but you know, we all deal with our shit in our own way, and just know that take care of yourself because people are going to miss you if you check out too soon. Get help if you need it.
True. Well, that leaves me with the unfortunate position.
And I think I just said that to us because it looks like you and I are the only people on Twitch right now.
Yep. Which is totally fine. For the people watching.
So all you people watching on YouTube later.
Yeah, for posterity. Take care of yourselves. Anyways, with that, as we're delving back in, it is time that we pick up where we were before as Thylea barks in the background. No, as we're delving back in, previously on Light of Thylea, the group had traveled to the Island of the Dragon, got to meet the peoples that had been, you know, captured in a way, you know, and being used as fodder and creatures to worship Hexia itself. It seems that Hexia had been setting up a little bit of a domain of her own making here. The elves tried to help you out, though they were ill-equipped, whether it was literally due to equipment or just due to the fact that they had been continuously repressed for generations now. Now, as you moved towards it, you get to meet a new individual, someone who did a wonderful job trying to keep the group safe, but sadly in the process, almost immediately got wiped out themselves. As you guys progressed in the fight, and Tyler's going to murder me later after the stream for saying that the way that I did, you guys found yourselves embroiled in a pretty deadly fight with the dragon Hexia. On the way, however, you noticed that you had seen a bunch of carvings and frescoes and what seemed like a history of sorts. You saw the original Dragonlords and their dragons, but there was another one that now you recognize seems to match the description of Hexia. Now, as you guys moved forward towards the end of this path, right, Outside of this grove, you saw more carvings that apparently depicted Pitor and Hexia in a loving relationship. Interesting. Odd. As you step forward, you learned that, a shocker to everyone, nobody saw this coming, Rhodus' mom is still alive. Complete shocker to everyone on Light of Thylea. Nobody saw that. Okay, I'm pushing that one too much. This is beating a dead druid at this point.
To be fair.
Wait, did you say being a dead druid?
We still... I'm gonna ignore it. We still don't have confirmation that his mom is actually alive. We saw her once, and then she disappeared back into a cave. So...
She is 100% alive. There's no question about it. That is definitely her, not just an illusion. Mm-hmm.
And also, we didn't know she was alive. We thought she was like
statue.
Statue.
Thought there might be a chance to rescue her somehow or another. We had no idea what state she was in.
Turns out she's just been chilling here the whole time.
Now, as we pick it back up, you had a situation where Hexia was about to breathe more deadly poisonous air upon all of you, and you heard a popping, like the breaking of the sound barrier, as suddenly a flash hit. Maybe half a second before, you saw Pitor strike the dragon, preventing her from being able to breathe the deadly poison upon you, and said, "Enough!" as he landed on the ground. And that is where we left it off last week. Now it is technically still Hexia's turn, or for the sake of this, we are going to temporarily suspend the normal combat. We're going to keep it in combat initiative for the sake of role-playing through this and having some structure to the roleplay, which sometimes is just really important to have. But as we're going to dive into this one, what is going through everyone's head? For those of you that are neither petrified nor unconscious,
Right.
Yanni's going, yeah! But I'm still scared.
What about you, Brissa?
She's probably just like very thankful right now that she didn't get completely obliterated by a dragon. So yeah, she's probably just like just taking a quick breath, and then it's like, all right, now time to go get it. Right?
As Hexia stands there, lifting herself back up, having missed Erland by mere inches, probably should have just squashed it.
I was going to go out on a limb and say Estrella's probably sitting there going, "Oh, God damn it, I was just about to save him, and now you go and drop a dragon on him? What the hell?"
Mm-hmm.
It's probably fair, yeah.
What is going on over here? Oh my goodness. Yeah, sorry. I just noticed that things on the stream look real weird to me. No, they look fine. What the hell is going on? Seriously, my monitor screen is just freaking the F out. This is so weird. Anyway.
What did you take before the stream, David?
It's just too much coffee. But listen, I'm too old for that shit. As Hexia looks upon you, she looks upon Pitor, and Brissa. As you're close enough, you can tell that Pitor reeks of wine. This is definitely the drunkest you have ever seen him. As she goes,
Now you show yourself. Now you come. After all this time. It took me to almost kill your son before you showed yourself. That is when you do this.
and she breathes in again, but you can see tears starting to form at the very edges of her eyes as she's holding the breath, but she's not yet sing it. That brings us to Erland's death saving throw. Go ahead, friend.
I thought we were just role-playing. Can I just role-play success?
Well, if you're gonna do that, role play in that 20.
Yeah, can I pop up and take a breath? Role play.
Yeah, go ahead and make me a very really go into what is going through Erland's mind as he's laying there dying, and then roll a totally unrelated, just a D20 for me, just a D20, no modifiers.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
What is going through Erland's mind as he lays there, as the pestilence?
Fewer and fewer electrical impulses. That's what.
Probably waves of regret.
That is not. Yeah, that is fair. Poor Elad. Alrighty. You do see on the north end, or sorry, at the south end, as more of these statues seem to come to life and start to rush northward. However, they seem to completely ignore Estrella at this point. She gets an attack of opportunity if you guys want to do that.
She's flying. Remember?
Oh
She's
yeah,
like
that's right.
45
So,
feet.
Yeah, she's up in the air.
As they're just almost like automatons, mindless creatures starting to rush northward towards the situation. Estrella, what does she do?
Can she like fly to like a central location and then do a mass healing word? Because I know how much, she loves mass healing word.
You know
It's her
what,
favorite spell.
Tyler? Since you love playing clerics, why don't you it's full casters who are not it's healing
Right.
folk. Yeah, I think.
Sure.
Why don't you do the thing?
Yeah. That seems right, honestly. I know that she was planning on trying to bring Erland back.
Yeah.
But she doesn't have healing word prepared. So
Yeah, who
She
would
has
prepare
mass.
that?
she does have mass healing word prepared. So what's the range on it? 60 feet?
And you have 60
Let me
feet
look.
movement right now because you're flying.
Yeah, I just don't know if she'd go right above the water since all of the bad stuff has come out of the water.
Oh, don't worry about that. It's fine. The water's fine. Come on in.
She can use her action to dash, so she can go 60 feet and then go 60 feet away. This bonus action.
Oh, right. You're right.
IQ 200 play from Alex over there.
Or just keep on going. Either way.
dive
Just
right into it.
leave.
Just like-
Yeah, that's what she'll do. She'll fly. That's too many diagonals.
I mean, don't forget you can move part of your dash and then do bonus action and move the rest of your dash.
Sure.
Move. All right, from her position, Erland is just within reach, and so are actually everyone. Yeah, everyone who matters to you guys.
Yeah. Okay. See. It's 6 people, right? It's been so long since I've been able to heal people.
Would you say that it's been a while?
Yeah, it's 6 people. No, I purposefully didn't say that.
We need our own song shticks. We can't keep stealing other more famous streams.
That's
Why
right.
not? it's part of D&D parlance at this point. But I also agree we do need our own. I feel like the most iconic one is Marissa's though saying, "That's a boner."
That's pretty good. That was pretty good. Okay, here we go.
All right, mass healing words to everyone. You know what I forgot to do in the week? Decide whether Thylea dies.
Thylea
after
has
hits
hit
0
dice?
HP.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna make a final ruling because I have been mulling this over. I just didn't really think about making a decision. I'm gonna say Thylea dies. When she hits 0 HP, she dies as the trade-off because it doesn't say that she has hit dice. It doesn't say that she makes death saving throws when she hits 0 HP. So like a creature, she dies. This is the trade-off, the balancing point to the fact that she doesn't make a bonus, that you don't have to use your bonus action to command her to do things. So Thylea, as the magic washes over her, sadly, it has no effect. Though it will look like it for a second because I'm applying it to everyone. So I wanted to make that statement before it looked like Thylea was, there.
Yeah. What else can she do? Let's look at these spells for a second. Really? Okay. Yeah, she'll probably move out of the bad water with a dash.
All right.
Oh god, it's moving Erlin too. Stop that.
Hit escape and then click on her again. That should do the trick.
Okay, I got it. I have control of too many things.
The things.
Can she get up top?
Yeah.
Tippy top?
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, she'll go there.
All right. Hexia chooses not to take an attack of opportunity.
Good. Jerk. That's it.
Alrighty. Brissa, you see the healing magic wash over yourself and Scylla as well, but nothing happens to her.
I'm very sad. Brissa's very sad, but she also knows that she can get her back up, after this fight. So she's like really debating using a lay on hands on herself or on Pitor right now to cure his alcoholism. And it's really debating, and I can't, but I think she's going to use it on herself because she does want to live. So she's going to dump 45 into herself, and I have to target myself. All right. Boom. So.
Right. Do you want to
I
stand
should
up
have
too?
5 left. Yeah, and I am going to stand up. And then, I recognize that there is a, really strained relationship going on right next to me. So I'm going to try and move my next 15 feet away from Pitor. So that in case I'm not in any, area to attack,
Man, what if she, picks up Scylla and tries to beat Pithor with her and just beats her to shreds?
You're an
What
evil
would
man,
that
David.
mean?
You're evil to the core.
Well, see, honestly,
DM, I
to
gotta
be
say.
fair, as soon as you were like, Silas just dead, we know that Brissa can bring her back,
Yeah.
and my immediate thought was, if we're ever stranded out in the middle of nowhere and we don't have food, could we theoretically eat Scylla and then just
Wow.
bring her back the next
Okay.
day?
No, I'm gonna say
that
that
is
breaks
way
the
more
fucking
dark than
rule.
what I was
That is
thinking.
fucking terrible. That is awful. That is the
Wow.
whole hey, as a warlock, can I just stab rats and get the temp HP? Get out of here.
One.
just-
Props
she's-
for going darker than I did.
She's
Two,
just
dude.
dead weight for the rest of the day.
Wow.
I mean, in this spell, it does say all missing body parts are restored, so you could have some delicious dragon tail.
Exactly.
Right?
Instead of
Right?
having to carry around a
that
dragon
like gator
corpse for the rest of the day, we could just eat her, get a little protein.
Oh my god.
It's like some dragon legs, right? Roasted over fire. Probably.
We could probably sell her skin for a decent amount of money. I'm sure dragon skin is pretty valuable.
You know how all resurrection spells do require the soul to be willing to return?
Hey, this one doesn't say that.
Yeah, I don't think Dirge of the Dragonlords says that.
I'm
It does not.
fucking changing that right now. Alrighty. So you move, you did your lay on hands. Do you have anything that you can do with your bonus action?
No, I don't really have a good bonus action, so I am all good. Oh, yeah, I have to hit the end turn button.
To do that I kind of forgot to do there because it was cued differently. Roll initiative for good old Pitor. Oh my god, that is perfect.
Perfect.
Oi to the fact. Alright, that brings us
Wow.
to Peter's turn. As he's like,
No, exactly why I had to leave you. You know that we could not be together. Do not take it out on him. He has nothing to do with it. He was just an unforeseen circumstance, one of many mistakes. You know that you and I, we were true. We were real. Stand down like a good dragon. Stop it. Stop it now.
and he is going to fly towards her and is going to try to shit, he's actually far up. So he actually kind of like flies down to get to her level and tries to grapple her mouth shut. Oh shit. These are titanic numbers, y'all. As a DM, you sometimes get to see like really big numbers, and these are it. Just to put it in perspective, these are both 30s, but hers is bigger than his. As he's like trying to grab her, she just lifts back as she releases the poisonous breath. You know what, Alex? Go ahead and roll me a D100 here.
She swung her head this way, right? Over
Away
what
from
was it,
me.
X?
The D100
Over
was
here?
precisely meant to resolve that precise question. Erlon, you're
19
100%.
is like in this direction, right? Over here?
You 100% are not going to be caught in this. So that's
Right
the
there. Middle of the water.
good. As she breathes, and you see the cone just spread out. Brissa, you're just like, shit! As it washes over you. Brissa, I'm gonna need you to make me a con saving throw. Rodus is immune to poison right now.
He is.
Yeah. Remember when we found that
As long
out?
as he's raging.
Yep. Yeah, I looked that up a very long time ago, and I 100% forgot about it. Nice, Brissa. That actually saves. Good job.
Wow.
Barely, but it saves.
Who knows?
Take it barely.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Barely still
Hey,
saves.
saving by 1 and saving by 1,000 is the same end result.
And you have damage resistance to poison right now, which is good. So that damage is quartered. So there should have been 72 points of poison damage, reduced down to 36, reduced down to, what is that, 18?
Yeah.
As it washes over you, you see Pitor also seems to be resistant to the damage.
Now stop it, you stupid lizard!
As with that,
We're real lucky protection for poison is not a concentration spell.
He's spent years building up a resistance to iocane powder.
he's going to just keep. Did I hide her backside? No. He's going to keep trying to. What is happening to her? Oh, it's because I moved her for a second. He's going to try to keep grappling her.
In a hug, right?
Kind of like a.
A forgiving hug.
Mhm. But she just like, as he's like, stop it, and she just swaps him away. He's like, flies back. No, stop it, no! He's trying to like keep the mouth open this time, and she just like flicks him out of his mouth again. He flies over, and it's just like, no! Flies back at her. Righty, Yanni.
Seeing that, to my mind, Pithor's got things well in hand, or at least way better than I would. And seeing these statues running up behind me, I'm gonna take a step back here.
You're flying. You're 35 feet up in the air.
Oh, I forgot I was flying. I remembered that she was. I forgot that I was because I'm the one that cast it. So yeah, I'm gonna like.
So that is another
Jet.
30 feet up from where you're. So
Right.
This one I made kind of shitty. Technically, you're 5 feet up in the air flying currently. This is all 30
Okay.
feet up, and then this is 60 feet up technically. So
Yeah, I mean,
Estrella
I'm
is
not-
up in the air a little bit.
Super concerned about hitting the edge of the map or anything. I just want to get up away from these guys, and kind of try to not be.
Are you
Can
dashing?
I get-
Because that was.
How
flying-
far can I go?
Currently, let's see. How far did you move here? That to that is 66 feet. So you could have made it there with like the normal movement, I would say.
Okay, then I'd go there.
Okay, cool.
Wow. The perspective's throwing me off.
Oh,
as
you
well.
know what? No. I think I'm wrong. I'm using another hidden token to measure it out. That is 35 feet of movement. I'm a dirty liar.
Wow.
I can even take 40 and be okay. In that case, I'm going to go a little bit further this way. Can I go that way?
Let's stay on map just because simplicity.
Yeah, no, I didn't want to go too far. I just want to make it hard for her to catch too many people in in a breath boom. And I need
Pew pew. Sir, would you like to order the pew pew tonight? Or is it more of a boom boom kind of evening?
decisions, right? Yeah. At this point, I'm just gonna take a shot, which it should calculate the disadvantage automatically, right?
Yeah. You're just shooting Hixia?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna assume that once she goes down, the statues won't be a problem anymore. And since Pitor still seems to be, like, to my not at all a physical combatant brain, it looks like he's just trying to wrestle her, is kind of where it's going. I can't tell at this point if he's just trying to get her to shut up so we can talk to her or what. So, yeah, we're just gonna.
Hey.
All right, a 20 is going to be a hit.
Sweet. Let's since Pitor's there and screwing with her, let's just pile on. And that would be my turn, because I'm not going to use a bonus action for anything now.
Alrighty, Brissa, or I mean, we could have Tyler play both. Rhodas.
Oh God.
Let's let you play both.
I mean, he knows barbarians inside and out, so yeah. All he plays is barbarians.
Yeah, totally.
All right, Tyler.
I love martial classes.
You gotta get to play 3, only because I knocked you unconscious and you were fucking KO'd for most of the fight last week, and I feel very bad.
Damien gets a save.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Woo!
Oh.
I tried.
He did.
Wow.
He got a save. That's true.
Oh, right. I forgot about the fear. I was like, shit, wait, was Estrella feared? No, she's not anymore.
No, she shook it because she's got good wisdom saves. Yanni, on the other hand, not so much. Better than they could be, but still not so much. I probably need to roll at least like a 14 or 15 to have a shot, I'm guessing. Like the roll, not total.
Rhodos isn't flying, right? He got up here with his hammer, right? That was his whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, shit.
She's not flying though, right? She's on the ground.
She's
the ground?
currently on the ground. Yes.
Yeah.
There is a 30-foot drop from here to here.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Flying leap,
There's
reverse grip, point
New
down.
text. Yeah, I mean, I was thinking about jumping, but it doesn't like let you go farther than your movement speed still, though, right? Like, or does it?
Well, which one? Do you mean the hammer?
Like
The
if
hammer
it
is
just
different, yes.
No. If Rhodos just jumped off the side of the cliff, it doesn't let you go farther than your movement speed,
Correct.
right?
The only one that gets to fuck with it are herringons.
Who plays those? Bunnies are dumb.
Every person that checks out the stream for the first time, fuck these people. Herringons are cute.
Is there a limit to how many times Rhodos can use his hammer like
I
that?
believe limitable check, lots of stuff.
Oh, it has charges,
It does have
right?
charges. Yep.
He does have 40 feet of movement though, so you can make it to the dragon.
Well, that's a hell of a jump even for demigod barbarian boy, but
You would do
not
it.
Actually,
Realm of
no,
possibility.
it doesn't have charges anymore. It has been improved.
Oh, really?
It
Does
used to.
Rhodos know that?
Yeah.
but isn't it like laying on the ground over here somewhere at the moment? Like
Yeah,
over in this area?
it's on the edge. Yeah, it's still there.
Oh, well, he's gonna jump and just try and stab Hexia because he's got 40 feet of movement. I forgot.
I mean, he could grab, throw, teleport, and then make the second attack with a sword.
Yeah.
Okay.
That.
All right, so runs to the edge. I'll move him really quick. 15 feet. Then go ahead and target her and try to make your thrown weapon attack. And let me double check something here really quick. She is 26 feet away, so that will be with disadvantage.
Well, that sounds dumb. Okay.
You can always go reckless.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but you could do it recklessly and do it with straight roll.
That applies to thrown weapon attacks too, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, I think it's just all weapon attacks.
Actually,
Melee weapon
no, it's
attack
melee.
is.
It's melee.
Uh-oh.
So reckless would do nothing. Right?
I mean, it would do
That's what
something,
we've just...
but you do have to declare reckless before you make all of your attacks for the round. So it would give
So
you
if
the
you want to
benefit
use it on the
of-
sword,
Exactly, the sword would get the benefit after. Come on,
All right.
Tyler. You've played this class for like a full 5 minutes now. Let's go. Let's do this.
by 5 minutes he means 87 seconds.
Fight
But,
all
yeah.
of you. Rotus goes evil. He kills everyone. Okay. Anyways,
All right,
Hexia,
it's
you
probably
got
gonna
it.
roll with advantage anyway. So if you get a nat 20, don't freak out too fast. We'll see whatever the first
I'm-
roll is.
Not expecting it. Oh,
You always just hold control.
hammer.
Boost.
It did roll with advantage. The first one was a 15.
It was the
So-
that's the one. Alrighty, as you like, you run towards the edge. You pick up the hammer, throw yourself with it towards the dragon. As you land there on the ground by it, actually, let me put you there because she's technically bigger than that. Landing on the ground there. Vitor would be a little bit in the air. And as you strike against her, that is going to be a hit. Very nice. Yes.
Yeah, and then he's gonna use his cool new sword. Acha.
And another hit. Whew. It's not looking so good.
Now you're glad you went reckless. 3 and an 18.
Yeah, I don't think he can do anything as a bonus action, really.
You can grapple as a bonus action.
That he can. But I think she's too large for him.
Yeah.
Even for him.
Let me read through his features again real quick.
I will tell you at the end of your turn, there's going to be some stuff. Fuck! That's going to also affect Erlon.
Maybe just don't do it yet.
No, I will.
It says you can grapple creatures 2 sizes larger. So yeah, she's probably too big. Well, that's it then.
Alrighty, then I need Vitor, Erlon, and Rotus to make me a strength.
Oh, yeah, okay, well, fuck me, I guess.
Saving throw. Let me make sure that nobody else is involved with that. You know what? This marble golem has to make me one too. Alright, this marble golem is just yeeted off the map.
You didn't shout it out for Erlen, so he just automatically succeeds. Oh, wow,
Oh,
Rotus got a
alright.
nat 20.
Nice, nice. Here's Erlon. Oh yeah, that's why.
I'm gonna use my thingy thing.
What
One
thingy
of my wheel dice.
Oh
to
yeah,
give
because
myself a
because you're
D6.
alive now.
Yeah. Cosmic Omen, that's what it is. Okay. Okay, cool. So whatever I get, add a 6 to it.
Alrighty.
Oh, hey! Oh, wow, look at that.
Nice. That is good. You only take 6 points. Oh no, sorry, 8 points of bludgeoning damage. Remain prone, but you're not blown away. Rotus, you are blown away. However, as she starts to take off into the air somewhat, you do get an attack of opportunity if you'd like it. So
Wait,
what
Rhoda's got
happens is,
blown away?
as you kind of like swing yourself down, strike against her, you feel one of her ribs kind of crack. She just almost instinctually in response to that takes off into the air, her wings flapping upwards. As that is going to be, an attack of opportunity from... I mean, Erlad, if you want to take an attack of opportunity, you 100% could have, yes.
I have Warcaster.
Go for it. It will be with disadvantage if it's a melee spell attack, but yes.
Yeah. It just has to be an action and only target one creature, right?
Mm-hmm. But if it's a ranged attack, it technically has disadvantage.
So if it's an attack roll at all, it has disadvantage.
Yes.
Thorn wouldn't have disadvantage, right? Because it's a melee.
Prone.
Yeah, I'm prone.
Damn.
Can it be a save spell or does it have to be a roll spell?
It can be a safe spell as long as it's just one action, I believe, right? And only targets one creature.
That's how I've always understood it. For
Yeah, it doesn't say that it has to be an attack. Polymorph.
Yeah, no.
Protection from poison. No, just kidding.
Heal cast Blight.
Ooh.
Sense. How about heal? You could cast heal on her as well.
I could. You're right.
I think that would be real nice of you. I'm just gonna shout it out as an option. Damn it. Alrighty, as she is going to...
That was like 3 1s.
She does save against it, takes half damage.
That's okay, it's still damage.
Do you want to describe what it kind of looks like as she flies away and the necrotic energy bites into her?
I think it just looks like a void. Like the ever-expanding void of space. A vacuum of nothingness.
Stop trying to make the Spelljammer, damn it. No, I'm just kidding. As you just like reach out, and indeed it kind of seems to just bite. Like the void seems to just bite a little bit of her away. Rhodas gets an attack of opportunity too.
Yeah. Does Reckless count for opportunity attacks, or do I need to hold control?
Hold
or
control
will
for
it
this one,
will it
because
do it? Okay.
It only...
So here's an interesting question. It's still his turn.
Interesting. That is a
Oh
good
yeah,
point.
that is true.
Oh man.
Give it to me, David. You knocked me out at the beginning of the
Yes,
fight last
100%.
week.
I think that one is just a fucked up rules interaction, and because what is that called? Legendary actions just happen at the end of someone else's turn. Absolutely. Yep.
Yeah.
That's some Magic the Gathering logic right there.
It is.
At the beginning of the end step, yeah.
Heh. Oh, I think that misses.
That is a miss. Mm-hmm.
Well, it's the thought that
No
counts.
advantage. That's a bummer. Alrighty, as she flies upwards. And it's funny, it doesn't even count as a reaction, technically speaking, or it didn't register it because usually reactions only happen during other people's turns. Anyway, beside the point. As she flies upward at the end of his turn, she ends her turn there. But no, not her turn. As she, however, kind of looks across all of you, most of all looking with what seems to be deep pain at Pitor, she goes,
Why? How would you? You chose him. Him. You do not even know him. Over me. You and I were meant to be together.
and you see her eyes just kind of go wide.
Yep.
The bing. The slut starting
Round one.
further. She goes,
If he's so important to you, then I will make sure you will never have him.
And with that, she's actually going to... She's going to dive downward again. And she's going to try to grapple Rhodes. So going to make me an athletics check if you can.
It gets. Does it already calculate the advantage because
Sure,
he's
yes,
raging?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know how to play this character.
My God. She got a 24. As with the first one, he just barely jumps out of the way. The earth kicks up. Rocks are flying everywhere. She goes,
Stay still!
she tries to do it again.
Oh, wow. Okay. Seems a little desperate, but all right.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
Double fours.
And with that, he becomes grappled. And she takes off into the air again. This time, carrying with her Rhodas. How far is that going to be? Oh, quite a ways. Oh boy.
What if she just doesn't? What if she just hangs out?
She can only go half as far because she's carrying an unwilling creature, right?
On this one, because of the size implications, I would say
That was a tongue-in-cheek smack it.
that was a
the
good
rules.
one.
That's all that was.
I mean, that's worth it. That one is worth it one, but no, honestly, she just grabs and starts to fly up 75 feet straight up into the air.
Wow.
Having Rhoda still in her claw. She is going to. Yeah, she's going to try to bite him. And that is going to be with advantage because of stuff, and that is going to be a hit. Thankfully, the total, the 12 points of poison damage, he doesn't give a shit about, which is wonderful. As that still is going to bring him down to 71 points of HP. That ends her turn there. Brings us to Erlon.
Holy shit. Holy.
Erlon turns into a sparrow and flies away as fast as he can.
You know what? Fuck these.
Alright, I'm gonna stand up. And the game cannot handle me operating so many people. Every time I press C, it opens a different person's character sheet.
It's so much easier double clicking on the token.
I know. I'm gonna have to get used to it.
Sorry.
And he will a wild shape, starry form. Hacha. I don't know why it rolled. Oh, probably for the archer thing. Probably. But I think his first one, he's gonna go into the chalice form.
Ooh, chalice. Interesting. Hang on a second. I had that at one point here somewhere. Oh, yeah.
I think he can reach. It's 30 feet. I thought it was 60 feet. Well, Vitor's hurt, right?
Mm-hmm.
He will cast heal on himself.
Nice.
And then give Pitor 2d8 plus something.
Alrighty. How far away can you be from someone? It's only 32 feet away, but...
30 feet. I'll move if I have to. He's
Sure,
just
sure,
the closest one to me.
You boop on over a little bit.
Yeah. Where's it at? If I just click it, will it roll? That's the real question. Or should I just roll it?
Try it.
It should be 2d8 plus wisdom. Hey!
Nice.
It didn't add my wisdom. It should also be plus an additional 5. But it still rolled. That's good to know.
Alright, you see the very superficial kind of scrapes and scuffs on Pito kind of heal up as he goes...
Ugh. No, everyone, stop!
What else do you do? Do you want to move?
Are there any statues close to me? I know there were some under Hexia. Are they still
There's one
solid?
right next to you, it turns out. I just realized.
Yeah, I knew he was there, but I couldn't tell if he was still alive since Hexia landed right on top of him.
You know what? Roll me a D100. Let's determine it by a luck roll. Yeah, you rolled higher than I did. He is gone. Let me go leave it.
Then no, I don't think I'll move since the biggest threat left the area.
Alrighty.
Shit, God, it's my turn again.
It will be. So I'll give you a second to think about that. At the end of your turn, first of all, Ixia keeps flying upwards.
Wow.
Almost 200 feet in the air now. Straight circle. As a lair action, however.
Oh, right.
Alrighty. You guys watch as on this side suddenly brambles are starting to grow out of this thick underbrush and grass. They try to grab at anything that is close enough for it, which Estrella and Yanni both are. Both of you guys make me strength saving throws, please.
Oh, you were supposed to say dexterity.
Wow.
Oh shit! Wait, that's not in the script. I'm supposed to win.
Wow.
Yanni just
That's
disappears.
awesome.
He just goes
That is
under
awesome.
the earth.
That's fantastic.
Okay, both of you guys fail, which means that both of you are restrained, and there's some other stuff, I think. Let me double check that this is correct. Blah, 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 blah. That's not the one. Blah, 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 blah. That is the one. You can try to free yourself as an action, trying to break out of it as a strength check afterwards. Yeah. And with that, you two are now completely caught in brambles, no longer technically hovering in the air anymore. All right, that brings us to Estrella's turn.
Cool. Cool. You said it's an action to try and break out?
Or if she has Misty Step, she could also try to Misty Step out of it.
I think she already used it. Yeah, she did.
I mean, she can always use another spell slot to recast it.
Yeah, that's true. What other second level spells does she have?
Not
Yeah.
even a word.
Not healing word. Yeah, she'll Misty Step.
Okay. Here, I'll mark down the second level spell slot and mark that on so you can just cast it from there to make it easy.
David, I know how to do things.
I know. I'm just trying to be helpful.
I know. Oh, it's just very light purple. I was like, it didn't tell me where I can go. Okay.
You could technically also go upwards if you want to.
Oh, right, because she's still flying. I think she would want to get closer to everyone else. Well, no, she will go up because now Rhodas is very high up. So she'll just go straight up.
All right, straight up. Okay, sounds good. Then just click on your own position.
Will it let me do that? Look, she'll go one spot over and
All
straight
right.
up.
As you teleport on over.
So is that right that she's 90 feet up?
Yep.
And Hexia's 200, you said?
Yeah, she's currently 111 feet above you still. Or I should say 111 feet straight away from you.
Okay, then Estrella will go. I don't think she has anything to actually get him out of there. But she doesn't want him to be gone.
She can kill him or kill her.
Yeah.
You can't cast a leveled spell now.
Right, yeah. But if she's the only one that's close to the dragon for the rest of the fight.
You could also dash
so
120 feet. You could be right next to the dragon.
I don't think she wants to get right next to the dragon, but she will move 60 feet closer to the dragon.
All right,
so...
again, straight up or a little bit angle?
Like, actually towards the dragon this time, not just straight up in the air. So wherever that would put her, Mr. Pythagoras.
Let's say, like right there is good.
Great.
So you're still like 60-ish feet away from her now.
Yeah. She'll cast message. No.
Hey, girl. Let's just talk about this. Ay.
I don't think there's anything that can reach. All of her stuff is exactly 60 feet, and she's probably not exactly 60 feet away. So yeah, she'll dash just to get in range of spells, but not right next to the dragon. What are you looking at, David?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. Okay.
Now I'm more worried about it.
At the
That
end,
face means we're fucked.
at the end of your turn, Hexia will cast a spell. I don't think there's anything any of you guys could do about that.
Oh, I'm not even remotely close enough.
Yep. All right, she's going to target Estrella with it.
Okay.
And I need Estrella to make me a strength saving throw. That is very important.
Okay.
Shit, no more damn inspirations left. With that, as she flies, trying to get towards, like first teleports, then flies closer towards him. Rhodas in the claws. You see that Hexia was about to just slam into Rhodas, but then sees her approach and instead, and as the energy shoots out, you see what seem to be these vines just come in all directions and wrap themselves around Estrella. As with that, her flying speed is reduced to 0.
You know what I should have done? Divine intervention. That's what I should have done.
Yep. All right. However, she does safely descend 60 feet.
Is that how it works when it's magic flight?
Um,
Is that how it works when it's magic flight?
yeah, it just says any flying speed.
Yet another rule flaw.
All right. That is Estrella's end. Sorry, the end of her turn. Brissa, what would you like to do?
If I hold a channel divinity and it doesn't trigger, does it go away? Or because I know spells do that, but I don't know if channel divinities do that.
Actually, you know what? Let me reread Ready for a second. All right, let's see here. Blah, 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 blah. First, you decide what legal circumstances so trigger. When you're ready, you can choose the action.
It does specifically say a spell.
Yeah, I think specific beats general in this one. So, yeah. You would not use your channel divinity unless the trigger happens.
All right. Well, then I will walk like. Yeah, I guess towards the edge there, and then I will just hold my action to channel divinity, and if she comes in range with it, so she has to come within 30 feet. So I don't really think she's going to come within 30 feet of it, but yeah, that's I don't have a range.
Maybe she'll dive bomb us. Maybe she's gonna kamikaze the whole area. Maybe that's her plan.
Oh shit!
Chris will just be looking at her spear as she walks over to the edge and just be like, "Stupid fucking side on melting my spear."
All right. With that, as you ready your action to try to, on which channel divinity is it?
The scorn of the unworthy.
That's the one that makes her go prone, right?
Yeah,
Hey.
it is. But
Nice.
But and then your turn when ready.
Yep.
With that, Pitor kind of flying there.
Let him go. He's nothing to do with this. This is between you and I.
As he flies upwards towards both of you. Oh man, he actually has to dash to make it there.
Only the god had legendary actions like the dragon.
Boo. That would be unkosher. Alrighty, that is going to bring us to Marble Boys, who are going to keep rushing and then try to they essentially start walking along the bottom of this pool.
I keep forgetting they exist because they didn't do anything for so long.
Yeah, when they are spawned at the same time, they move that turn, but they didn't spawn on that one, so this one has to make a check. Makes the check, jumps across, and moves next to you, Erlon. Ends their turn there.
Oh, that changes that.
Wow, what a jerk. I just woke up.
Alright, that brings us to Yanni.
Oh.
Okay, so is the only thing I'm suffering from right now restrained as far as the
And feared. Frightened.
the plants go?
Yes.
Well,
yes,
right.
yes,
I just meant as
yes.
far as what was applied new last round.
Just the restraint.
Okay. So since okay, I think this will work. I think. Basically, I'm gonna swap my concentration since I'm on the ground and she's already falling, and I didn't prepare Dispel Magic like a dumbass. I'm gonna swap concentration to Bigby's hand and use it to catch her, and not let her drop any further.
Nice. Okay, cool.
Wow.
Because I see those dudes running into the water, and I'm like, well, that can't end well. So, yeah. So,
what color is your magic?
Oh shit!
She's
it's
dead.
It's that same. I forgot it does that, regardless of what you intend to do with it. It's that same light blue that is like in my picture.
And how far away from it can you cast it? 60?
I think 60. Let me double check.
Okay, let's see.
120.
Nice. Yeah, so easy peasy.
But I'm like still all up in vines, right?
There's 3 of you now. No, yeah, Estrella does like as the vines kind of wrap around, the hand comes up. Weird interaction here. Technically, it says the ground, but I'll say yeah. As it kind of lands there, the vines do come undone. Then.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
I wasn't even looking for that. I was just looking to keep her out of the water and keep those other dudes from beating on her.
Yeah, totally. And then let's see here. Estrella and Yanni are no longer flying. Let me just mark that off real quick.
It said it removed it from us.
It removed it from you, but not her.
Oh yeah, I see that. No, it says it removed it from her.
Yeah.
Anyway,
no,
doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Sorry. I suddenly am playing 3 characters and I totally forgot that this little thing down here is Estrella's spiritual weapon.
Oh yeah.
Was that what that was? I was trying to remember.
That thing right there.
I was like, what's this other symbol that's on her?
I think you used your bonus action both turns anyway.
Yeah. I just forgot it even existed. It's just chilling down here.
Yeah, I've been sitting here trying to remember what the hell is the little vortex thing.
I have to remember that.
and I was going, I'm not going to ask because it might be a bad guy. I don't remember.
That said, though, yeah, if you guys all want to put in like what Rhodas and Estrella do, please do. This is mostly just because I did low key feel a little bit bad that Tyler ended up getting locked out.
No, it's fine. I got it. I just was suddenly 3 people.
Oh, this is also so that Alex and Damon don't just watch you play. You know, on a real level on the side. It's like,
oh, that's true. I didn't think
It's
Tyler
almost like
takes
watching a
third
chess
turn.
match at this point. It's Tyler versus David.
Hey, Brissa, do you want to play
win.
Hexia? But you have to make evil decisions. Alex is like, yes.
See, I could do that. Give Alex, Estrella, and Rodus. I'll play Hexia.
Okay.
Everyone will die.
Alrighty, cool. Yanni, anything else? Otherwise, go to make me that wisdom saving throw.
Yeah. I mean, I can't move, and I don't have a bonus action that makes sense. So almost clicked in. That would have looked a lot. Oh, and then I clicked con because I'm
You
a
are no
moron. I
longer
went the wrong way.
frightened.
What was the number? No, that I clicked the wrong
No,
thing.
it's a Constitution.
So it's it'd be
15 plus
18.
3, 18. 18 is not enough.
Not enough.
God, I don't even remember what is enough.
Well, I was wrong. I said I probably needed to roll a 14 or 15. I rolled a 15 and it still wasn't enough. So I need at least a 16. I'm going to go on and say 17 and figure it's a 20.
Let's see. Alrighty. Rodus.
Oh, intern.
Yeah, I
At some
got
point,
you.
Estrella got it. So,
Freya has a much better wisdom save than I do.
yeah, that's true. Rodus can still stab, right?
Yeah, team effort. Yeah. What would you guys want Rodus to do? Stab?
Yeah, stab away.
The hammer, though, I'm going to rule is at the ground here. Because in order to make the two-handed attack, the hammer would have...
Yeah.
Yeah, to drop it. Got it. That's
He can attack with a two-handed weapon one-handed while he's grappling, right?
While he's grappling,
Isn't
yes.
Isn't that part of his...
That
Yeah,
is
he
part of
can
this thing,
pick.
yeah.
yeah.
I just want to avoid the situation where he then can dual wield weapons because he can do that. I'm going to say that he has to have something grappled, like a creature. I should clarify.
Yeah.
That's fair.
But- Yep. No, that makes sense.
All right. Well. Yeah. Woody Reckless? Probably.
I
Probably.
would, if it was me. Brian's a big fan of it. He does it all the time.
Yeah. Would he? Great Weapon Master?
I would say not because she's already been pretty hard to hit.
Yeah.
He is usually pretty good about that.
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
I mean, we could math it if you want to work out the percentages.
Alrighty, that is going to be a hit. Strike into her, and she's starting to look rough.
Okay, one more.
That is a miss.
That's awkward.
As you're able to kind of wedge it into kind of her forearm, and she pulls you out and like is holding the blade back now. All right.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, that's it. That's all.
Here's a tip, because this is not your character. It is getting to an altitude where you are starting to look at terminal. And remember, for me, if you take more than 20d6, it is terminal. Doesn't matter if you're a raging hill dwarf who is being flung from the stratosphere of wild space down towards the earth. Make me, as a bonus action, he could grapple. Try to see whether he can try to grapple onto her to make sure she cannot throw him
I didn't
down.
know you could. I didn't know you could reverse a grapple.
I mean, at that point, it kind of becomes about, are you holding on to her or is she holding on to you? You're not going to be able to make her movement become 0 at this point, but you can make sure that you're trying to hold on to her.
Gotcha.
Good roll. Oh, hers was one worse. With that, Rhodas is now reverse grappling too. As he's just holding on. You can see it in her eyes as she has been rising into the air. She's just like about to throw you down. Which brings us to her turn. Now, first things first.
I wasn't worried about it. I thought Petor was just gonna catch him anyways. So
So I figured.
Right, she is going to move. And is going to try to Essentially, this is going to be now opposed athletics checks. Instead of just being able to let you go, these are now going to be opposed. So she's going to try to fling you down with all her might. Like, peel you off of her claw and then fling you downward.
Sure.
So this is going to be a round of athletics checks. Probably maybe 3. We'll see.
We should each roll one.
Does Pitor get a opportunity attack?
Nope, he's like 30 feet away.
So just so you know, you have to make these because I am 5 feet too far away to feather fall you as you pass through
the stratosphere.
level.
Strats.
All right. Well, no pressure. Cool.
With advantage. That is not enough. As you watch Haxio peel Rhodas off of her. As Rhodas, you I end over A.
Isn't that a saving throw?
Huh?
To keep from. You always give saving throws when we try to kick people off ledges and shit.
Sure. Why not?
Oh.
Oh, here's the Damon sip. Sorry, whenever Damon makes any kind of like heated rule call, he always takes a sip right after that. Pay attention.
So,
Look at the other
Damon
YouTube
drinks
videos
a lot.
every single time.
Damon drinks a lot.
So now a strength save? Is that what I
Uh-huh.
am doing? Wow.
I set it as the DC of what she had for athletics check, which she had at 20.
Hmm.
And with that, even a very well deserved. Damon, I'll give you a DM inspiration for that one because it's true.
Can I give it to Rhodas to reroll that check?
No, that was too cheeky. No,
Yeah, I figured.
Rhodas crashes onto the ground. As there's a sickening crunch. So Rhodas goes unconscious and dies.
Oh, you just die if you get dropped? That seems a bit excessive.
This is not the way that I wanted to do. There. All right. And then she's just going to bellow.
There is your spawn, the creature that you chose over our love. I hope you enjoy it.
Erlon, the fight is not over yet.
Yeah,
Got
no, we're good.
a marble statue boy right next to you. What do you want to do?
I will change to my archer form.
Remind me, do you have to use another wild shape to be able to switch through, or is that now free?
Nope,
as
I
long
can
as
just
you
do it
are-
at the
Okay,
start of my turn. Yep.
awesome.
That's like a level 10 thing or something, I think.
Yeah, level 10.
That's awesome.
You get, I don't remember what it's called. Twinkling Constellations. That's what it is. It's the thing that makes all the 1d8 stuff 2d8, and at the start of your turn, you can just switch which form you're in.
That's awesome.
And I will move. Don't think I have that's up close. Yeah. No. Yeah, I'll move back. I know I'll get an opportunity attack, but that's okay. I'm on the measuring tool. I don't know how to play this game anymore.
All right, tries to attack you. That is going to be a hit for 9 points of bludgeoning.
That's okay.
Ding.
And I will. I know it gave me a thingy for it. Sorry, shot. It's here somewhere. There it is. It's in my inventory.
A 14 is going to be a miss on the statue.
Okay.
It actually just kind of like grazes off of the shoulder on that.
And then I'll cast Guiding Bolt.
In 18 is a hit, and with that, the golem shatters as it just gets absolutely annihilated. Would be good if I actually get the whole damage in there.
That's all he can do.
Alrighty, for a lair action. You see as these tree trunks seem to suddenly glow with green energy and vines come out of it as they try to lash at you, Erlan. That is going to be... It's going to be a hit for 14 points of bludgeoning. And then go ahead and make me a strength saving throw.
Okay.
God damn it. And with that, as you destroy the marble statue, as suddenly this thing hits you and you're like, fuck, and you get knocked on your ass once more. Actually, roll me a D100. Because don't forget there was that ravine right here too. Why don't we say you were here instead?
Yeah, I forgot about the ravine.
You mean that flatworm that he drew on the...
Yes, the tapeworm.
Yeah. He would have remembered not to be there. Yeah. No worries. Alrighty, Estria's turn.
Is she prone?
No. It did not impose the prone condition upon her, and now she's technically standing upon the hand.
Technically, she's kind of grappled by it.
True, she doesn't have movement speed herself, and is no longer flying.
So she's just
She could
chilling
ready
on
an
this
action
hand.
for when she gets closer, though. Maybe yelling some kind of a command to Yanni.
What?
Like Estrella could be like, Yanni, get me closer! Or,
Oh, right, because Yanni has to move the hand.
Now he's got the little hands.
And Estrella did see Rhodas go down just on the other side of the
Right.
waterfall.
I guess she would want to get closer to Rhodas. So she'll just tell Yanni, move me that away.
Move me that away. Do you want to hold your action for anything, or would you like to do something while you wait?
All of these statues are alive now, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, the ones that have, if you go over it, that have a health estimate.
Oh, like an actual health thing? Okay.
Yeah. This one is very much gone. This one is still there. This one is still there, but they're both aren't active.
And they don't have hands, remember?
Oh, right. You
Yeah, they
did
can
chop them
only-
all up.
They can only headbutt you now.
Butt heads.
Good lord. She'll just cast Toll the Dead on this one.
Tyler just went from like a character that has like 2-3 spell slots.
to 3 different characters with different shit. Yeah.
So these ones are underwater.
Oh.
Shit.
Oh, they are. Oh, yeah.
This
they
one
would be.
wouldn't be quite underwater yet, so I'll have.
Well, then she'll do it on that one.
Yeah. All right, that is going to be a fail, and that one shatters as well. It's like the stone itself kind of cracks and opens, becomes porous, and just turns to dust.
A really good Toll the Dead roll.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
At the end of your turn, Estrella, She is going to, let me see what the range is on that. 61.
Certainly not 100 million feet away.
She once again casts magic.
Yes, you are going to stay with me forever. Forever, my love.
As you see, the green energy pulls outward from her towards Peter. Peter.
Far away? Oh, right, he's flying too.
As he's like,
Stop it! No!
is able to push that off and is safe. Brissa.
Oh, it's my go. I will run over here, I guess, to do the same thing, and I'll just like shout to Hexia to try and like get her to come over and be like, "No wonder Peter left you, because you're a green dragon and not as pretty as silver dragons,
You know what?
gold dragons."
Make me.
Wow.
Let's use your action. Make me an intimidation check, or yeah. Which one are you proficient with?
Not the dragon race.
Yeah, an intimidation check. Let's say with advantage on that one.
No, that's not very good.
Alrighty. On her turn, we'll see how that goes. Why don't you take over Estrella as well? Just because I feel bad
Yep,
that as a
please,
martial, you're
God.
like hella martial locked right now. Oof.
Oh, okay. See?
If you're okay with that,
Oh, yeah,
if
I
you
will.
want to play a full caster, it's a lot of work.
Yeah, I'm playing a cleric right now, and my other companion. Do it.
She has a slot left for Revivify, by the way.
Nice.
I don't know if she would do it right in the middle of the fight, but she's got it.
It's true.
She has plenty of slots left.
All right, Brissa. That brings us to Peter's turn, yeah?
Oh yeah. Sorry, enter.
All right, as Peter is going to... So fucking far away now. Oh no, she's not that far away.
We need flying animations, so we know which characters
Kind
are
of do.
flying.
No, there's a drop shadow. If you pay close attention, there is a drop shadow underneath the tokens. That
Oh,
I've been trying to
okay.
drop down. Yeah.
I think it's just because I've been wanting to see the entire map, so I keep zooming all the way out when it's not my turn.
Yeah. As he goes,
No! What is...
and you suddenly see the same golden light shine off of Peter that you have seen so many times off of Ro. As he seems to just go into a madness. He's going to strike at her, but goes wide as he's just so drunk. Natural 20. Oh wait, sorry, natural 1. Set that up. However,
Right?
the first
It
one, and with the last one, he does connect. As you see, fire. It just goes so fast that it suddenly the air itself seems to ignite as the axe uppercuts towards her and cuts into her flesh. All right, Golem boys are going to. You know what? They are actually just pooling underneath Estrella, just kind of hoping that she is going to do or like stay and do something. But that is their turn, Yanni.
Okay. The previous Estrella asked me to move her closer to Roro, but what does the current
Yeah.
Estrella? Does the current
Yeah.
Estrella want to retcon that order?
Closer to the dragon, because
I assumed I will, as my bonus action, move her 60 feet closer to El Dragon.
Upwards as well.
Yeah, like diagonal, like whatever gets her closest.
Let's see here. All right, you guys are there. That is okay. Sorry, give me a second. All right, this is the closest akin, which is about 55, 60 feet away.
Can I Sacred Flame? Was she holding an action or no?
She did not. She used Toll the Dead.
Oh yeah, she did.
Okay, so that's my bonus action.
Oh shit, you are.
For my action, yeah, I'm still afeared.
Oh yeah.
For my action, we're going back and forth on this. How far am I? Yeah, I'm too far away to do anything. Why are there like no spells with better than like 120 feet? I mean, Fireball's 150, but I'm not going to throw a Fireball up there with Pithor right there.
I mean, you could definitely place the Fireball on the side of the dragon.
Do you know who can hit something super far away?
Statue?
She would 100% be dead if she was in this fight, because the moment Pitor and Hexius started crying at each other, she would have been like, Messy.
Shut up! Both of them just turned to smite you.
You know what? What the hell? Yeah, we'll throw the Fireball. I mean, like, it's saying I'm 145 feet away, so it would just be clipping the bottom corner. Which should be far enough away from everything else. Suboptimal single target spell, but I don't have anything else that'll reach. I'll stick with 3rd level. That might not be super precise, but it accomplishes the
Hey.
Alright, she would have failed, decides to succeed instead.
That's fine.
Takes half damage, which is still significant in her current condition, and she is starting to look rough.
Cool. That's all I got.
Alright,
Oh,
Ezra.
wisdom save, I guess.
You will all die for this.
And with that, she is going to...
Leave.
Oh man, yeah.
No, why would you say that?
She might. No. She's an intelligent creature, and she's starting to look extremely rough.
No. She's in a lover's spat. She's emotional. She's not thinking straight.
He already went all crazy ex-girlfriend on him. I mean,
She definitely wouldn't just leave. No one just leaves in the middle of a lover's spat.
It's true.
And then she also knows we would just resurrect Rhodus, right? Like,
Mm-hmm. And then we'd probably come after her again later if she doesn't just take us out now.
it's true. It's true.
She doesn't give a shit about you guys. It's about Peter now.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
She 100% understands that she can absolutely fucking annihilate all of you.
I don't want a pissed off dragon interested in me in any way, shape, or form, so I am 100% okay with that.
Okay, who wants to roll me the D100?
I rolled a lot.
I nominate Alex because my dice roll sucks.
I rolled earlier and it did well. I mean,
All right,
okay.
I'll do it.
Okay, you have to roll higher
But-
than I do, and then you, Damon, get to decide whether she attempts to flee or is going to stay and fight to the bitter end.
Stay and fight.
Okay.
Stay and fight.
The DC for the D100 is
I don't think I
higher than that.
don't think I did it. Yeah.
See, you need to just play clerics all the time, Damon. I think it is decided.
We're not that high.
Hey,
level
even
yet.
that wouldn't have worked for Bernari. He's only level 16.
It's true. Shit. You know what?
Well, if she runs away, Pitor gets an opportunity attack.
He does. Absolutely. What I've been debating is, like, should she disengage first? But she wants to get away, so she is going to try to dash, which then would put her essentially at such a speed that you guys cannot catch up with her, which would end the fight right there. So, Pitor will get to make an attack. And
He has Sentinel, right?
That's what I was just saying.
Oh my god. Alright, Pitor is drunk, however, since Ursa didn't choose to, use the lay on
Yeah,
hands
but
to-
drunk Pitor is way more fun than instant hangover Pitor.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Does he have Reckless?
He does not have Reckless. There's something else that he has, but that is active right now, and it's not good. Alex, I'll tell you what. Go ahead and roll me 2d20 KL, and tell me what the total of your 20 roll is. Did you roll
KL mean?
Keep low.
Keep low.
Oh.
Oh god, 8. Horrible. But he has a
I mean,
plus, 25 to strike.
Yeah,
Right?
plus 1,000.
Oh, he has. Yeah. He has an absurdly high 2-hit.
Surely he has a plus 12 at least.
It's higher than that. As that is going to be a hit, I need you to roll me a number. I'm gonna just DM you. It doesn't matter. I can just tell you because you're just gonna have to roll it out loud anyway. That's fucking stupid. Go ahead and roll me. Oh god. 2d12 plus 10 plus 3d6.
That's not that bad.
I just know I don't want him hitting me.
2d12, you said?
2d12
Plus 10 plus
10
2d6.
plus 3d6.
That's not too bad, right?
Yeah, that's not that
Yeah,
bad.
oh yeah, 10 and a 12 on the 2d12.
Yeah, those are
Yeah.
good D12s. Yeah.
God, that's
Yeah.
a really good.
The d6 is, it was.
Pitor is in a rage as the light comes off of him. He's like, "No!" He just like almost one-handedly has this massive axe and cuts. Alex, how does Pitor kill Hexia?
I think he would probably just like, if he has an axe, just kind of like a wallop off the head. That would be.
Knock her unconscious?
No, like chop the head off. Like if he's.
Yeah, he's
Would he just knock her unconscious? Oh, right. He's drunk. You're right.
He's raging. He's unconscious. He just saw his son die, which he also didn't want. Oh man, these implications are so bad. He does cut through. Axe cut. He's not able to completely hack the head off. There's just too much head.
Yeah.
But you see the throat just spill open as the blood, and then with it also you can see poisonous gas kind of shoot out as she kind of grasps and tries to fly a little bit more, and Peter's just like,
No. No.
oh, that's the axe drop into the ground.
And now there's 2 half Rhoduses.
Yeah, as Hexia gets to make like 3 death saving throws, of course, after the fact, because that's a new rule.
Right.
Fuck 'em.
Right.
My God, she has
Estrella's got 3 diamonds. We can just bring her back if we want to.
4 less damage, and she would have survived. My God.
It was a close one.
There's a lot that's coming up after the break, though, because that was traumatic. That was traumatic for poor Pitor. Oh God. Oh God.
There's still statue people too.
Oh no. The second that she dies,
Oh, thank God.
they all seem to kind of freeze in place. But
The statues were.
Am I released from my vines?
you're released from your body. We'll get to that.
We'll get there.
Quick break, because I think we all could use the potty real quick.
I just since Marissa's not here to say it, I just want to say emotional damage.
It's true. All right, see you guys here in 5 to 10 minutes. Whew. All right. Yeah. So before we went on break, the group was fighting Hexia, the green dragon responsible for the abduction slash murder slash totally abduction. This is not just an illusion. Don't worry about it. Of Rhodus's mom. During that fight, a lot of things happened. Druids were knocked unconscious. Rhodus was thrown to the ground at terminal velocity. And as she tried to desperately fly away, Hexia's throat was slashed by her apparently former lover, Pitor himself. In those moments, as the dragon's corpse starts to fall down, and we'll get to, yes, any layer effects, anything like that, starts to fall away from you guys as you're released from that stuff. As the dragon falls, though, and collapses right next, I mean, the area that it covers is essentially the space right around, what is that called? Or right by Rhodus. It doesn't fall on top of Rhodus, but it is pretty much the same area there. And as the dragon falls, you see Pitor just kind of like, oh, no! The axe had fallen. He starts to just incredibly quickly fly down towards the bodies of both Hexia and Pitor.
And I start sending Estrella that way as well.
Now, as that happens, and Estrella also flies down, a hand kind of gently setting her on the ground, Pitor just makes it down a little bit faster than she can. As he hovers there between both of them, he goes, "No, no!" He puts his hands upon Hexia first. And as he does, just the energy starts to fuse into her body. A golden light starts to shine from inside of her. Hexia. Starts to vomit up blood and poison. She's brought back to life once more. As Estrella kind of sets down, the rest of you guys watch this as well. He starts turning towards Rhodus. What do you all think? As the dragon's like breathing heavily, grasping at her throat.
I've got a big case of the. So if I click on Yanni, I can't actually see Pithor or
you could like run over to the edge and like from there kind of make out some stuff.
Yeah, but even then, it still would have been a moment of like he's smart enough to, if he saw the golden glow, he'd have a pretty good idea where it came from and be like, the fuck, you know? It's like you know, Yanni will remember this. You picked her over your son, you know? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's kind of where Yanni's at.
Ursa, you cannot see Pitor once he flies past the edge, but you see the golden glow, and then the dragon seems to move once more. What's going through your mind?
Bruce is wondering if she can like throw her, you know, thing far enough to hit the dragon, but she doesn't want to at the same time.
Erla, you were knocked prone just a second ago. As you get back up, and you can see golden glow, and the dragon once again moves. You have no idea who the fuck Pitor is.
Yep.
Just from what was said during the combat, what do you think is going through Erlan's mind?
I think he's worried that means that we're gonna have to kill the dragon again. But if we do, then we're gonna have this really angry guy also mad at us for killing the dragon. But yeah, I mean, that's all context. He doesn't really know what's going on at all. All he knows is all these people came here to kill this dragon. Then we found out that this guy's dad might have been in love with the dragon. But then he showed up to help us fight the dragon and killed the dragon. We all saw it. We all saw it happen. He killed the dragon. But then he brought the dragon back to life.
As Erlen is reeling with the implications, the three of you, what do you think is going through Estrella's mind, and what does she do? As he does seem to kind of like take the golden energy, and after bringing Hexia back to life, is now turning towards Rotus.
Well, if he's gonna bring Rotus back, she's not gonna waste the diamond.
Yeah. I could totally tell that Estrella would not waste the diamond, you know. But I don't really know what Marissa would, she'd probably be very confused as well.
She's probably read a book
You know
similar
what?
to this.
No, Marissa would full on call him out. You resurrected her before your own son? What the? She'd full on call him out for it.
This is none of your damned business. I loved her. Love her.
But your son!
Essie.
Stay out of this. Sidon spawn.
His eyes go gold as they shine upward. You can see how bringing back Hexia seemed to have taken a toll on him already. And as the golden glow kind of pulses into Rotus's body as well, you can see his body kind of lift off the ground. And there seems to be a golden line that disappears, that goes from the back of his back and into the ground. As his body kind of reconstitutes itself, the ribs pipe back into place, the absolutely destroyed body comes whole again. Energy seems to leave Rotus. But then Estrella notices something else. The golden light, the string suddenly changes, almost like a gradient. From the ground upward, it turns green. And as it snakes upwards, Peter goes, "No, no!" But he's not fast enough. As suddenly, the green light envelops Peter. And then all of you. And as it does, the green light coalesces together. Golden hair, household stuff. A green crown sitting upon her head. And at her side, a scythe. The green edged blade down. Like an angel of death, she hovers there as Peter goes, "No!" And as she's about to strike down, see Peter cover himself, or cover Rotus, as the scythe comes down. Estrella, whoever has control, so Alex, if Estrella could make me an insight check, please.
Pretty
Just
good
like,
at those. Oh,
who
God.
the hell is this? What the fuck
What's
is
going on?
on?
I don't even understand anymore. This is absurd. As the scythe comes down, just like a line, green ribbon that passes. Suddenly she becomes translucent. Seems to grab something. Seems to grab into Peter's chest and drag downwards. And as she does, she disappears. on Peter dies. You watch as the green line appears upon his neck, sliding his head off, his body collapsing to the side. Hexia goes,
No!
as she starts digging into the ground itself. Estrella takes Rhodus and kind of drags him to the sides, the hand kind of interposing itself so you guys don't take any damage from the digging.
I mean, so do we think like Estrella would attack Hexia because we did come here to kill Hexia and she is terrorizing this island?
Hexia seems to be distracted in this moment as she desperately just starts to dig into the ground.
I mean, she saw Peter bring her back.
But at the same time, she also knows that Hexia is like super evil.
Yeah.
I don't want to make the call from Marissa, so that's what I was asking. Like, I know if Brissa was there, Brissa would like. But what do you guys think Marissa would do? / Estrella.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know what she would do.
You know what? What would Erlan do? All of you guys know the many complexities that are going on. Erlan does not. Didn't even see any of that happening. It's just a dragon that is now digging desperately into the ground.
Right. Going crazy. And it needs to be dead. So Elon would probably try subdue the dragon.
That makes sense.
All right. As you fly forward, what do you do? It's the last moments of your. Wait, no, it lasted for like an hour, right? You'll be in Starry or 10 minutes. I think.
Yeah, it's 10 minutes, I think, when it's Starry form. Yeah, I mean, he'll do a 1-2 punch. He'll do a Starry shot and a guiding bolt.
Describe how you do it.
He'll run over, trying not to get in the water because he's not aware that the water is not acid water anymore. But it might still be, actually. We don't know. And he'll just coalesce what looks like hundreds of tiny little galaxies in his hand. And
just because you hadn't had the chance to speak, do you react? Do you intercept, interfere, as you see the starry energy starting to gather together?
No, Yanni's fine with her being dead.
I forgot that I'm talking to the 3 bloodthirsty murder hobos of the crew. Oh God, no! I was just fucking with you guys.
I was gonna mention that Yanni could counterspell the guiding bolt if he wanted to, but Starry Form is technically not a spell, so it would have still gone.
If you do the guiding bolt first and it hits and somehow doesn't kill her, you get advantage on your story.
You just succeed.
Yeah.
You just succeed on this one.
Let me roll, David.
Sure. If you
I'm gonna cry if I miss.
Yeah, I said just succeed. Just succeed. We need this lady dead. What?
Fine.
No, roll your rolls. This is the last time you get to roll with Erlan. Why not?
Uh-oh.
All right. Goes wide, technically speaking.
Oh. Says I'm out of Starry Form uses. Oh, because it wants me to consume a Starry Form. I see. There we go. Now I got it.
Thankfully, the 26 still hits. As Erlan, you have the, the guiding bolt shoots overhead as she. You see her breath now sucking in. You kind of like hold yourself back as you take that spear and chuck it directly down her throat as she's about to unleash. As Hexia dies for a second time. And everything goes quiet.
Since Erlen's probably still got a few minutes left on his thingy, he'll just he'll go into his dragon form because now it has a 20-foot fly speed, and he'll fly over to where Rhodas and Estrella is.
Yanni, Brissa, as you see the statues turn back into inanimate objects, you find ways to slowly climb back down and gather with the others.
Just jump, Yanni. Just slide down the hill.
What? How?
What happened? I just saw some glows. Yeah, I was super far away. So what happened?
Yeah, I was a bit high up, but the dragon was going crazy.
Yeah, but we got it.
Showed up and killed Pitor.
Who?
Which I'm pretty sure is a violation of the Oath of Peace.
The what? Huh?
So that's really muscly man, like not that one, but that one there. He's a god, right? So
the decapitated one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's a god, right? And long story short, the gods are not supposed to fight, and now they are fighting, right? So that it's probably like a broken oath, right? So now Thylea is probably going to get in like a lot of trouble somehow. But now we definitely get to kill her, right? Because she killed Rhodas' father. But it's a very, very sticky situation.
Yanni, make me...
If the gods aren't supposed to fight, is it okay that he showed up to help us fight?
They're not supposed to fight each other.
Okay.
Yanni, make me an investigation check with advantage.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Wow. 1, 2.
Holy shit.
You're just so caught up in that moment, Yanni.
Yep.
It's just beyond you. You don't know what the hell is going on. This is you're absolutely right. This is a violation of the Oath of Peace. And Brissa, you're also right. You're not, who enforces this stuff? There have to be consequences for this, right? There are going to be consequences.
Yeah. Can any of you bring him back? I know the spell for it, but I don't have it.
I mean, we could try, but I don't imagine it's going to work. If what you're saying is right. That was Thylea, right? So I don't imagine.
I saw her like reach through him and drag something down. I think she took his soul, for lack of a better word.
But that means we might be able to go and grab it back, right? So he might not be really dead. So as long as we keep the body on ice, so it actually might be fine.
Yeah. Can we? Erlen is not really doesn't really know what's going on, but he'll walk over to Pitor's body, and he knows he can't bring dead people back to life, but he'll just kind of try and put his head back and maybe cast a cure wounds to see if it'll at least reconnect.
Mending would work better for that. Now he's an object.
Yeah, the cure wounds has no effect.
Well, you guys killed the dragon. You killed
the dragon's dead, so that the island is now free.
Mission accomplished.
Although we might have been able to recruit her to help us deal with Thylea after witnessing that, but it's all good. She was a pain in the ass. Fuck. I don't have sending ready to go. I can't. We need to get word to Vulcan. Can anybody else send a sending?
I can't, and I don't know who that is. So
Estrella.
She can't. I already looked. She doesn't have it prepared.
Yeah, she does not have it prepared.
Any ritual cast sending?
Nope.
No.
Wouldn't that be
Eh.
nice?
And I don't think clerics work like that. Even you still have to prepare if you want to.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. It still has to be prepared. You're right.
It's
You're
only
right.
wizards that
Yeah.
can. Yeah.
Yep. She's got scrying. She can scry on Vulcan. She's got a freebie with her crown, I think.
Communicate through that though.
No, you can't.
Unless
You
something
can't.
changed.
You absolutely cannot talk through a scry spell.
Stray will be like, I can try like a divine intervention to just see if I can just bring Vulcan here.
Yeah, do it.
Or at least get
None
a
of us
message
have
to him
tried
with it.
that. I think there is some type of subclass you can talk through the scry spell, but I don't remember what it is, and I don't have time to look at it.
And it's not relevant because none of us are that
Mhm,
subclass anymore.
mhm, mhm,
exactly.
mhm.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's
Always
what I mean.
important too.
Is it just to make it clear? Is that what we want? Is we want Vulcan here? Like, I mean, is he going to be able to do anything? Like,
Maybe. I mean, he put Kira back together.
Well, she kind of put herself back.
Yeah, that's-
Wait, don't they just come back?
yeah, I thought they just came.
Wait, I don't know
Yeah,
that.
again, I think she
Wait, I
took
don't know
his
that.
soul. I think she took his
Oh,
soul.
right.
yeah.
And I don't know if Vulcan can do anything about that or not, but if he can't, I don't think anybody can.
Yeah, this person now talking, but I don't think he could do anything about that either. Like, the soul is gone, right?
I mean, could he at least take his body somewhere?
I mean, we can do that. Like, we can bring the body with us. I don't think that's really that big of a thing.
Right,
I mean,
but
we're-
like there's decomposition and there's a lot of stuff that goes on when something dies.
I mean, it is a god. We also don't know if a
Alright,
god's
alright.
body decomposes.
Hold on.
Vulcan, if you can hear me, this can be a prayer if it needs to be. Vulcan, if you can hear me, shit just went south. You need to get here. Peter's
Why
dead.
haven't we?
Lutheria did it.
Sorry.
Why has it taken us this long to just try praying to the gods? Why have we not done that yet?
Which brings up another thing, Lyra.
I'm not there.
Oh shit! I mean, Tyler. Estrella would know this. You do have a significant creature that lays dead before you now. Something that you could sacrifice in honor.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Estrella might feel partial towards the fates.
Right.
Rotus. Do you guys tell Rotus what happened?
I mean, I'm sure he
He's
sees
been
it.
hearing this.
Yeah.
Certainly
But-
haven't been trying to not tell him, so.
Yeah, but not
you-
like to the point
Rotus
where
is-
you guys didn't tell him about Peter choosing Exia first, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that
yeah.
hasn't
That hasn't
Yeah.
come up naturally.
transpired yet.
Um,
I feel like Rotus is just in shock right now.
There's
Yeah.
been some bigger shit go down since that happened.
Yep.
That kind of overshadowed it by just a little.
Right. I
a
mean,
little bit.
it literally happened as he was bringing Rotus back. So I would assume Rotus would open his eyes and immediately see his decapitated father on the ground.
mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Rotus, for his part, will say, I saw her again when I came to. But it was almost like she climbed over me, up my soul, and reached up. She snatched something, and we hear a as indeed the small dwarf once again
What?
Who the hell is this?
as Vulcan.
This is the Godfather.
Peter! Say that again! Say that again!
It was Lutheria. She just appeared behind him and like sliced him with her scythe and then like reached like through him and drug something down with her, and I'm pretty sure she stole his soul.
This is not supposed to happen. What is happening?
Tell me about it.
Just gonna move behind everyone else.
No, it's not supposed to happen. What is happening?
He kind of grabs his son's head into his arm and kind of slings the body over his shoulder and goes,
Damn it!
as he just takes off into the air.
Now we got to get the whole goddamn dragon back to it.
I mean, yeah, we can just take the parts that we need. Like
That's a lot of. That's a lot of hide though, and that I mean he can make good stuff out of that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm more worried about the treasure down below, right? Like it's got to.
Wait, there's treasure?
Yeah. I saw it when we were like walking along the edge. It's down below, inside of the water.
Oh shit, Rose mom.
Oh yeah. Let's get to see if that was a real thing or an illusion.
Skirt
But
the,
not an illusion.
skirt the
wall.
edge of this.
The wall has collapsed as she has come out and just kind of listened to the entire interaction.
Oh, good. She wasn't the dragon. Oof.
She was not the dragon.
Avoided that emotional damage.
As Ophea just kind of walks past you both and has a touching roleplay moment with Brodus that I don't want to take away from Bride.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll rewind to that for later.
Yeah. Rewind.
Insert roleplay here. As some time passes, and indeed the toxicity of the pool seems to become less and less severe. You think it's probably going to take some hours before it really clears out, maybe until the morning, but yeah, it's something that will eventually be available. A lot of the water has drained away, and as the water table has dropped enough, you can see thousands of glittering coins below. Pieces of art, more statues broken and shattered. A hoard. What do you do?
Yeah, let's make sure that we take all of it back with us.
Don't think we have enough.
What do you mean?
Like, I don't think we can get enough of it. Like even the bottomless bag has limits.
Do you guys have a bag that can just hold all of this?
Yeah, we do.
No.
We do.
We have one that can hold a bunch more than it.
Yeah.
It's like bigger on the inside, but it even it has its limits.
Where's it at?
I could carry quite a lot too, but
I mean, there's still practical limitations, though. You know, it's not like you can just go like this and have all the gold, like one giant tall stack of gold coins, and just like whoa, the whole. No, it's not gonna work.
I mean that's fair. That's fair. But I mean, we could make several trips too. There's nothing stopping us from making several trips.
Okay.
It's true.
This is not super important right now.
No,
And this is me saying that. Aka. Man. I don't even know. I'm not even sure where to begin with all of this.
I mean, obviously we're going to have to go get to Lutheria, right? And we're going to have to go to the tower first, fulfill that part of our pact, and then, go, and maybe, Sidon can, help us a little bit more since Lutheria broke the Oath of Peace, right? Maybe he can do something about it. Maybe actually give us aid, right?
Okay.
But we do have to go to the tower next because that is a commitment that we have to make.
Yeah. Well, we're going back to Mitros first because that's where I can either there or Astoria. That's the two places they can get us to. But and we already told Ophelia to
Yeah.
meet us back at Mitros. So, hmm. Okay.
That all sounds great. I'm excited
Okay,
for you
yeah.
guys.
So, Erlen, maybe you could go back and tell the people in the village that they're free.
Yeah.
Oh, we got to go get shit. Sorry, super distracted. We got to go get Lyra. She's in the village.
If you could just have them bring Lyra to us, I think that would be great too.
All the way up here?
Yeah.
How? We're only looking at a couple hours to get back there, right?
Yeah, but if we stay here, right, then we can go around and look at these statues and look at the horde and stuff like that, and they can bring Lyra up here, right? And then we can two birds with one stone type thing.
Okay, look, it's. I mean, if that clock's right, it's 8:39 p.m.
What is time?
So it's probably dark-ish, right?
Yes.
Unless we're somewhere close to polar. Okay, I think we're just gonna have to camp up here tonight.
I agree, and they could bring Lyra to us in the morning. We can work through the evening, grab some stuff out that we think is useful. You teleport us back to Mitros or Astoria in the morning, and then bada bing, bada boom, we're there, and then we see we talk to others, see what's going on, and then we make our way to the tower to talk to Sidon, see if he can give us any aid in taking down Lutheria, and then we go and try and free Petor's soul from Lutheria's grasp. I mean, I don't think rushing headlong into it, right, trying to rush into things right now is not going to do us any good, and I don't think it's going to help at all anyways.
No, you're right. I'm not. If I was trying to rush into things, I'd already be working on the teleport spell. Don't worry about that.
It's fair. You just seem a little panicked right now, so I'm just trying to
I'm
you down.
Thinking about like 7 different things at one time.
It's fair. It's fair.
Okay.
Is there?
I really don't expect those elves to drag a man-sized statue up here. That's just silly.
I mean, I could probably bring it up here.
Yeah. Could you like
okay.
polymorph into something, or like I saw you like change shape and just like bring it up?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, I could do that.
That would be great.
We would appreciate it.
Yes, we would very much appreciate it.
What can I turn into? CR1? A giant eagle. I can wild shape into a giant eagle.
There you go. That will do it.
And it lasts for 5 hours. So hopefully that's enough time for me to get there and back.
Yeah.
They have a 90-foot fly speed, or 80-foot fly speed.
Yeah, they could
so.
easily make that. Mm-hmm. And you would have 2 wild shapes anyway, so.
No, I used one to starry form.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, you want to do it right now? I got you.
Yeah, that you guys want me to do it now, right?
I mean now or in the morning, right? Either
then
or.
we could get back. I mean, we could go back tonight if we had her. Oh well, it'll be easier when she's flesh and blood. So yeah, in the morning's fine.
Oh, okay.
I have to wait until the morning anyways because I have to raise Sila in the morning as well.
How many hours do you have until you die?
24.
24.
Okay.
So.
And as you look over Sila's body,
so now you know how long
it's
you need
just
to distract her.
mysteriously gone. I'm just fucking with. Lutheria had more important things going on.
That'd be fucked.
Yeah. Oh, I'm keeping that card in my back pocket. Believe me.
Yes, I
Never
say we
tie
go-
yourself to something else's existence. Totally bad idea.
No, it was a good idea. 100% good idea.
Well,
I did want to like call out to his mother, be like, "Is there anyone else in the cave, by the way, or what else is in there?"
She'll just tell you that these are living quarters. My favorite artists and noble people are in there. But her treasure, which you seem to be very concerned about, is in the pool.
that sounded a little shady. I'm new here, but that sounded a little shady.
Erlan, you don't trust the woman as you walk into the cave, and it checks out. You see a huge cavern within which are maybe 50 or so statues that have vines and beautiful flowers kind of sprouting off of them. There are cracks in the ceiling here that shine light down, and it's a beautiful garden. In the center back of this cave, you see what appears to be a massive vine-like nest, which you guess the dragon probably lounged upon. What you do over here during the conversation between Ro and Ophea is that the way she was able to survive is by telling beautiful stories about Pitor to Hexia over the years. Essentially, being a favored, well, hostage, trying to keep herself alive by being a storyteller. You see a set of 7 massive dice that have multitude polygonal faces upon them. A huge board. No, I'm just kidding. You do see, however, there is a dice. Just what is it called again? Houses and humans? Humans and houses, I think. Yeah.
What was the one in Borderlands?
Mm-hmm.
We sleeping in the cave? Is that?
Yeah,
Depends. How much does it smell like dragon?
A lot.
Oh, then it's wonderful. Yeah, look at that Hundrix I sleep in that cave.
Brisa's just like taking scales, like rubbing it under her arm. Brisa doesn't seem okay. How do you think Brisa would feel about the dragon? I know that the dragon can come back, but Scylla died. Like, this is the first time that Scylla has died.
She's sad and angry about it, but she also knows that Scylla's going to be fine in the end. So she's worried that but it will have like lasting repercussions. But like she knows Scylla's going to be okay, so she's not like she's just putting on a strong face, I guess, so to speak. Yeah,
that's fair. Now, as Erlan, you fly off to retrieve Lyra's statue. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'll tell the elf people that we killed the dragon. I'll tell them I killed the dragon.
Nope. If you want to stay in your eagle shape, you gotta go caw.
Well, we're doing it the next day, right?
Okay. If you do it the next day, then absolutely.
Yeah. And I've got polymorph. I mean, I'm not worried about being able to get there back.
Totally.
But
fair. Yeah. All right. So as the time passes, you've recognized that many of the people who are inside of the cave are, functionaries and other important people from Mitros.
Oh, right. There's
and
statue
Astoria.
people.
Which is just another significant factor for you guys to consider. Returning those people to their families, to their estates, to their cities could curry you quite a few favors. Beyond that, you also think to yourself, indeed, as the hours pass later into the evening, that the water definitely clears up. You can certainly do an accounting. And of course, I will also paste that in there. This is something separate for the group, because I just want to see their reactions. But...
What? Holy shit.
Mm-hmm. I love that it's like there are also 2 dozen less valuable objects that are only worth thousands. Total. But as you guys kind of start sifting through the water and pulling the stuff back upon and into the cave itself, start bedding down for the evening. The sounds around the grove have not really returned. There's some bird calls far off, but it seems like the creatures have kept their distance. What does happen, though, and this is something that, I mean, it's a question for the party. Would you guys like to make a sacrifice of Hexia?
I think you're muted, Alex.
This will say yes. We should sacrifice her.
To whom?
I say
He doesn't worship anyone.
I vote we sacrifice her to the Queen of Mitros.
Which one is that?
Phallus?
Yeah.
Oh,
Erlan
good job role playing. Good job. Erlan gets a demon inspiration.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'll save that for when I need to use him again later when Lyra inevitably gets petrified or killed again.
Erlan, what the fuck are you doing on this island? This is literally thousands of miles away. No,
He killed a dragon. He's feeling tough shit now.
it's true. Erlan,
He's
level 20.
they're sawing away at the wings. I'm gonna learn how to fly with these things.
We're gonna reach the sun. Wait.
Might want to use something a little stronger bonding than wax. I mean, if we sacrifice her, that means I don't think we can use the bits, but whatever
Oh.
you think's more important.
I think we should give her to Sidon actually on this one. I think it will curb us a little bit of favor in our upcoming, asks. I vote we do that.
Okay.
Lyra's not there yet, but she's upset.
Yanni just kind of turns around and walks away.
Chris will go and, I don't know, like, grab a torch and just be
Yeah.
like,
What do you say? Yeah.
she'll be like, Sidon, we honor this kill in your name, and yeah, and then just like light the corpse.
You try to light the corpse, and not a whole lot happens. I mean, it's scales,
that's
it's
fair.
blood, it's flesh.
That's fair.
But as you kind of like see that and dip the torch against this corpse,
Okay.
I mean, suddenly though, from above, the sky suddenly darkens as a massive column of lightning strikes against the body, and indeed it immediately ignites in blue flame. The body burns. You guys have to avert your eyes for a second, and as you're able to look back upon it, the place where the body once was is gone, burnt to dust. As flakes settle down upon it. Ursa, you think you see a lone shaft sticking out of the ground.
Oh, she learned a lesson. She's like, no, she, no, she'll go over and investigate.
As you step forward, you seem to see the shaft of what appears to be a spear once again. Maybe a javelin? As you step forward, you touch the blackened soot, and it's just ash. I'm kidding. As you grip your hand around it. Yeah. It's like, fuck yeah!
I could totally see Sidon doing that too, 100%.
But as you grasp it, the ash falls off of it. And you see beautiful platinum inlay and embossing around what seems to be a sturdy, dark shaft. And as you pull it out of the ground, indeed you see at the end of this javelin a jagged spike in the shape of a lightning bolt.
She's just waiting until she gets teleported for a second.
Nothing happens.
Yanni, I have something for you to look at, maybe? If you have 10 minutes. Bring it over to Yanni.
What makes you think it's even magic?
Yeah, I don't, but it's, that's why I was really asking. Yeah, I mean, if we actually, asked for Sidon, give it a sacrifice, it was in the body afterwards,
What body?
That's pretty good.
From here, I can see there's no body left.
Yeah, exactly. We gave it to Sidon, and then he gave us this in return.
Yeah,
See?
Vulcan could have made you some badass armor out of her scales, but that's okay. All right, give it to me.
You plop down.
Give me something to focus on.
You investigate, and as the runes shine above your eyes, the ash seems to just disappear as the magic takes a hold, and you can see little arcs of lightning. This is a javelin of lightning. As you feel the power that if someone were to throw it and release it, it would turn into almost like a bolt of lightning as it arcs forward.
Well, here you go. Here's what it does. Don't lose it.
Does it like come back to my hand afterwards, or do I have to like go get it?
You're gonna have to go get it, so be careful where you throw it. Like, don't throw it at stuff that's like off the side of the ship and things like that.
Oh yeah, that would be really that'd be really awkward.
You remember that dagger Lyra had? Yeah, just like.
Oh yeah, I'd remember that one. Makes you wonder like where those actually go. Like, do they like go into the Nether, or is it just like go into the sea?
I'm pretty sure that one's just like at the bottom of the quay there in Mitros. But anyway, I mean, Lutheria is a greedy hag, but I don't think she wants junk daggers. You know, just saying.
It's fair. It's fair. So I did what if you're the circle that you're going to teleport us in, is there like a limit with how many statues we can bring? Can they be can I pick up a bunch of the statues that we have and like bring and like put them in the circle with us, and then when you do your circle, they all will come with us as well?
It's whatever you can carry. From the way I'm reading this,
I can carry quite a lot. I don't know how much these statues weigh.
Again, it's not so much about weight as functional. You know, you can't just stack them like cordwood because your arms are still only this long.
Yeah, no, I could probably like pick up 2 though, at least is what I'm thinking, right? Like at least 2.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking like that.
Yeah, Roro could probably carry a couple.
Like you probably get 2 as well, and then maybe we can get Sila to get 1, right? And then I don't think you can grab 1. Yeah, you know.
No, I mean, if I really wanted to, I could. No, the timing would be too close. I might miss the window.
I was just thinking, right? It'd be nice to like return some of these people to their homes, right? So.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
That's what I was.
I was just gonna tell Valis it was here and what was going on, and kind of, see if she had any ideas.
I mean, that's fair, but we'll definitely tell her. But I do say we try and bring as many as we can with us.
I mean, how do you choose who?
I mean, we could do it randomly. I'll be honest, I was going to look and see if any of them had like dragon armor, like if any were like Dragonlords, right? Because that would be cool if we could like get an old Dragonlord or something. But
so
it looks like it's mainly artists.
I can make one. Like half its size for a minute, but that's gonna be like really hard to get the timing because it takes a minute to cast the teleport circle. The portal that opens is only going to stay open for a couple of seconds. Yeah, I don't think it's going to help. I'm just thinking out loud here.
No, you're good. You're good.
Yeah.
I was trying to see if Estrella had like enlarge reduce, but she does not.
Yanni, how many times can you cast the teleportation circle?
Maximum 2.
So there'll be a question of how much of the loot you can even bring back. Not insignificant sum, but...
Yeah, Lyra doesn't have anything that would help either.
Maybe we could put a lot of it in the bag, right? So, the coins-wise at least.
I mean, if we're just gonna put stuff in the bag, we should probably start with items.
Maybe we could just wear it.
Oh, that's true. We could just wear the items.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
How about this?
I
I have a proposition for you guys. We'll figure out what and how you guys bring back to Mitros or Istoria when you guys decide to do that. And we'll do that between sessions.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Everybody, real quick, multi-class 2 levels of Artificer, and we'll all make our own bag of holding.
Everyone gets a bag of holding. Yeah. Yeah, the stuff we can wear, but there's like gems and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll figure that out between sessions.
All right. The night, for the record, goes by uneventfully. Rhodus suffers no ill consequences this evening. No nightmares, no dreams.
Interesting.
So you guys wake up the next morning.
He suffered a lot already.
Yep. So you wake up the next morning. Erlan, you fly off. You grab Lyra. You explain to the people of the village what happened. They rejoice. For the first time, these people of the jungle, these elves who have lived here for so long. Do you have an offering of gems and coins worth at least 1,000 GP?
You don't need it
sure
when
do?
you're a paladin.
Shh. I want him to use the gold he has. We'll get to that in a second too, as they celebrate. Erlan, do you let them know that you were the one to strike the final strike?
I'd probably tell them the whole thing, just because like we've all been stuck on this island and it is boring. But I'm cool with it. I'm cool with the boring. But honestly, so I would probably tell them that I thought I saw the one big muscly dude kill the dragon, but then suddenly the dragon was alive still, so then I killed the dragon. So yes, I do tell them I killed the dragon.
Double tap, yes. As you tell them that, they gather around you as a new hero of the village.
Lift me up in a chair.
Mm-hmm. You bring back Lyra, whose head was broken off just somehow while during transport.
Oh God! Oh, you guys should probably fix that before you try and bring her back.
No, damn it! I didn't prepare mending.
Missing a toe.
But as Estrella casts Greater Restoration, or we'll say that Erlan, for simplicity's sake, casts Greater Restoration with one of the diamonds that she has. Lyra.
Diamond dust, but yeah.
You're brought back to. As this morning you're filled in, you see everything that has happened. You see the massive burn mark upon the ground. As Arlan just says, "All right, I'm gonna go back to being boring again. Here I go, be boring," and caw flies off as a giant.
Yeah, I mean, essentially, 100%. He'd be like, "You guys have fun. This was great. I'm gonna go home."
Lyra, being filled in to all of the details now, what's going through your head?
I think her first thought would probably be where everyone else immediately went, which was Lutheria just broke the Oath of Peace, and we're gonna have to figure out what that means. Because we've done so much to try and fix that, and are still about to do something to try and fix that, and told Sidon that we wouldn't kill her because he was like, well, not that we wouldn't kill her, but like it was no longer a priority at the moment. And then she just showed up and, well, yeah, because we were gonna deal with.
I'm being entertained by Alex. I love it. He's just like.
not that we weren't gonna kill her, but like we were prioritizing that place that Yanni is from that I can't remember the name of right now.
Arisha.
Yeah. And we were gonna deal with her afterwards, and then she just showed up out of the blue, killed one of the 5. Just cause maybe a crime of opportunity, it seems like. So she's pissed about that because they've done so much. And she already wanted to kill her, so now she definitely wants to kill her. Oh. She would probably... She wants to yell and be mad. So I think she would bring Lothario out.
Okay.
Even though she knows that, like, it's not going to go anywhere, she wants him to hear all of the anger, just on the off chance that she'll hear it through him.
As you bring Lothario back, I cannot! Oh. As he kind of flies over, it kind of lands upon a little bit of a higher outcropping upon the cliffside that leads towards the cave. Oh, you all did it, huh? How did you do it?
She completely ignores it. Doesn't even answer his question. Is fuming and just walks up to him and like palms him basically to the side of the cliff.
This is unnecessary. Why am I getting choked? You make Luteria disappear from the underworld and I get choked? Why?
And she'll just say with like spite ripping off of her tongue, what David?
Am I in earshot of all this?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure, yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
What? No, if Yanni wants to say something, he can say something.
I'm not going to interrupt your tirade. I don't want an Eldritch Blast in my ear. I just wanted to know if I heard
She
what
would never.
Lutheria
She
just
might.
said.
Mm-hmm. You did. Everyone did.
Just by like dripping off of her tongue, the most rage you could ever feel. She'll just say, let her know that we will erase her existence from the face of this world. She will be a speck.
Say it,
And
don't
then
spray it.
she'll bamp him back before he even has a chance to respond.
As Lothario disappears.
Damn it! Bring him back. He said something I need an answer to.
She'll bring him back.
Okay, stop. What
Wait.
Just stop it. This is familiar
What did you
abuse.
say- What did you say a minute ago? Calm down.
Ida doesn't exist.
I won't let her hurt you again. Right now, in this moment.
It didn't hurt. I have a strength of 8. It didn't hurt him.
Listen, I am little, okay?
And I feel you on that, brother. What did you just say a minute ago about making Lutheria disappear from the underworld? Explain.
Well, wait, that wasn't you?
Let's back up a second. Lutheria disappeared from the underworld?
Uh-huh.
And it wasn't a planned trip that, like, she announced?
She doesn't announce her trips, but now she's gone. Hypnos is now empty.
And this happened, like, 12 hours ago-ish?
Yes. Ish.
What's an imps intelligence?
Not bad, actually.
Probably higher than most of the party.
Yeah, I'm sure it's.
Yeah.
I mean, they can use magic, so I'm sure it's not terrible. Oh, it's an 11.
Yeah, but it's his charisma is higher. He would use charisma.
Oh,
for his
yeah,
casting.
yeah. I know.
I mean,
He can
I
speak
think
common. That's a.
I figured it was you. The barge is empty. The people there are freaking the scut out, and I figured that you'd all did this. Yes.
No.
I thought you were going to pow pow pow, ping bang boom, bada bing bada boom, fight, Luteria. Wasn't that the plan?
That is the plan, definitely.
Yeah, we didn't get there yet.
But she's not there. How are you going to fight her if she's not there?
You can send him back.
Oh,
I just bam for back.
We can have Estrella do some scrying, maybe. Maybe she could try to scry, and maybe we can ask the Fates, or maybe Sidon knows where she's at.
All right. Do you really, really think that Lutheria can be scryed on by a mortal spellcaster?
That's probably
Well,
fair. That's probably
She
fair.
can't be dreamed on. We found that out earlier.
That's fair. Yeah, so maybe Sidon will know.
Man. So she didn't go back home with Peter's soul.
Mm-mm.
That's scary.
She's like hiding out with it. Seems like maybe she's like on the run because she did break the oath, so she's afraid of what's going to happen. Since she broke it.
Something tells me you can't like run and hide from whatever enforces that. I need to figure that out.
I think we determined earlier that there was Thylea that would enforce like the oaths on
Yanni,
the gods.
you all have met an individual that seems to be tied to this. A fury that appeared before you.
Right.
The last time
Think
we
I
almost
might
got
know.
in trouble with the oath stuff. I don't remember her name.
Megara?
Oh, right.
Hercules.
Yep.
I just remember it because Hades. Yeah, I mean, she's probably running from them, right? Probably running from the Fates, or
The
not the Fates,
Furies?
but Furies.
The repercussions in general.
Yeah, exactly. So she's probably on the run with the soul of a god, right? I imagine that's probably pretty valuable. Don't really. That
Yeah.
sounds like a magic thing.
Yeah, I don't think I'm brave enough to try sending a message to a Fury.
Well, that is a good idea.
Yeah, I would
Huh?
do
I
it.
think she would
Yeah.
be furious. Oh, sorry.
Really?
I had to.
You went for the obvious one?
I had to go for
Really?
the obvious one.
But if we're there to try and like help her fulfill her duties, right? She might be okay with that.
Vulcan yelled at me when I sent him ascending. Damon yelled at me when I sent him ascending.
Turns out people don't like intrusive thoughts popping into their
Yeah,
head.
I'm just kind of. I could probably send ascending to Valis and be okay with it because at worst case scenario, she's just going to tell me don't do it again.
Yeah.
I would send ascending to Vulcan again if I needed to. It would have to be not frivolous. I know he wouldn't hurt me, but I just don't want to make him mad. But yeah, no, I'm for that matter, I'd send another one to Damon because whatever. But like I might just go wish him a happy Wednesday tomorrow or whatever, who knows. But yeah, I'm not gonna poke that particular bear, I don't think. Man.
I'd still say Sidon is probably our best bet. And like, I mean, he's a Titan, right? He probably knows where his sister is. So I say we stick with that plan, like our overall plan of going to the tower and then telling him that is our next priority, right? We bring Vitor's killer to justice, and then we focus on the campaign.
Yeah.
I mean, I could ask Desdemona, but I don't know how much that would get us.
I think we do that too. I think we go both routes.
They seem to be a pretty neutral party, so they have tunnels that go to different freaking planes of existence. So if I was trying to hide out somewhere, that would probably be the first place I would go.
Rodus might be able to use his sword to wish her here. I don't know if that's possible with his.
That's gonna leave him like weak as a kitten, though.
Yeah.
Did I tell you guys about the tunnels? I'm sure I told you guys about the tunnels. Estrella knows about the tunnels.
There were weren't there there were absolutely portals to other planes at the Lotus Witch's den as well.
Oh, in the windows. Yeah.
There were.
I don't know if we've ever seen one that was to... Oh, well, she's not there anymore anyways, according to Lothario. The one that I saw at the Fates was to Hades, right? Is that what it's called? I can never remember what it's called. Cool.
The we were talking about the Nether Sea?
Well, wherever Lotharia is usually, but she's
So,
not there now.
Lotharia is usually in the Nether Sea, but you did see a gate into Hades at the
Fates. But then we saw all those other places
at the Lotus Witches.
the Lotus Witch Island.
Yeah. But that tower's now gone. Didn't it? Didn't it crumble behind us?
Did it?
Yeah, I did. The tower fell.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did it?
yeah.
Okay.
well, shit.
Yeah. I was
Well,
like,
I can still at least ask, and they have a portal to Hades, so maybe they have a portal to secret Heidi Titan spot. I don't know.
yeah, I mean, I say we ask, and then, but we also ask Zidon. I think that's we have to do the meeting with him anyway, so he might have
Right.
info.
My spell is specifically if we are going to try and find her within 7 days. So I can wait until after the meeting
Yeah.
if we
Yeah.
want.
You could also say that Estrella had prepared sending. Is that Estrella who could? No, Yanni can cast sending too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did
Yanni can
prepare it.
cast something.
And Stray can as well. She can
Yeah.
prepare it.
I've just got divination.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Estrella can always try the scrying, right? Like I think she can do that, for free, right? Or like
Yeah,
a
it's due to her crown.
yeah. So
I think she gets 1.
yeah, so she could always try it, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, then we learned that they also can't be scryed on, right? Doesn't really hurt.
Yeah. Doesn't hurt to try, you never know.
Yeah, so we could have her try that, like later on.
Could we... this is gonna sound weird. Could we scry on Pitor's soul?
Oh, that's a good idea, actually. Yeah. Yeah, because Lotharia is probably protected, but his soul's probably not. Still the person, right?
Did I have a good idea? Did this happen?
I think it's a good idea.
Lyra's nose
Is the
starts
soul
bleeding.
a creature?
I mean, isn't the soul the essence of the creature?
I mean, you could target a ghost with
I was
something
about to
like
say-
that, which is technically just a soul.
Well, do you...
Okay.
What were the words that I was just about to say and now I can't remember? Let me just look at the spell.
Does that mean we could do sending to a soul?
Oh, it's a creature or a location. I was like, can't you scry on objects? No, it's a creature or a location.
Don, you want to try and do a sending to Pitor's soul real quick? See if it kind of
And
Hey,
I
Peter.
can try.
I know it kind of sucks right now. Just checking in
Yeah,
on
sorry
you.
you died.
How's the death thing going? Hugs and
But we can
kisses,
say,
Lyra.
like, is he like conscious of kind of like where he's is-ish, you know, kind of like where are you at? We're coming to rescue your soul.
I can try. I am.
I mean, like we said
I'm
before,
not.
Estrella's,
I will be immensely surprised if it works.
yeah.
But
Estrella's
can try.
scrying is a freebie at least. It
Yeah.
won't use a spell slot, so.
I mean, we're about to be in a safe location, so I think, you know, Yanni's probably fine doing it too.
yeah, I'm not worried about doing it. It's more. I just don't. I really, really don't think it's going to do anything.
Yeah. We've got what, 3 days until the tower? What's the time frame? I don't remember.
No, we haven't been here that long. I think, you know, we had a full 10 days here, so we sailed
Oh
here.
right, we had 10 days.
Yeah, but
Not
another
Yeah,
6
I
days
forgot.
left.
Yeah.
Well,
So
5 days, sorry.
Yeah,
so we'll
that's
teleport
what's up.
back, and then we have to set sail in like, you know,
In 2 days.
in 2 days time. So
I forgot we got 10 days and not 7. I thought we were still on a week time frame.
it is a week.
A normal week. Not even a normal week, a Sunday to Saturday week, like some chaotic person who follows that kind of calendar schedule.
All right. Well, you know what? If she can scry him, I'll try the sending at that point because that would give me more reason to think it would work.
Yeah, it wouldn't hurt to use a resource that we get back
All right.
first.
As Estrella casts the scrying, using the crown that she received from her mother as a gift, the magic suffuses, and as it pulses through, and you're scrying on Pitor, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
on his soul,
His soul.
not his body. His soul.
Well, the body is no longer a creature, as someone pointed out earlier. It's an object now, so.
It's true. It's true.
The body is an object, yes.
Yeah. That's what I meant. We couldn't accidentally scry on Pitor's dead
I'm
body.
pretty sure scry has to target a creature or a place.
Or
right?
location. Yeah.
Also, as she casts that, she is 100% sure as the magic shoots out. You can see hundreds of white lights that are strings of the fates kind of shooting outwards into the ceiling, into the walls around within this cave. And her eyes just go open as the white light shines out. She goes, I can't. He's not. His soul is not on this plane of existence. I don't know where he is.
Yeah, that would make
That
sense.
tracks.
Forgot that that's a stipulation.
Well, I mean, at least we know then that she's not hiding on this plane, right? So,
That's
you know,
true.
and
Well,
she's not-
if it was going to work, do we know if it was going to work, but he was not on this plane of existence? Sending goes to other planes of existence.
Yanni, try this ending.
Yanni, do it for me.
Okay. All right. Fine. Fine.
Just tell him we're coming to rescue his soul, and if he has any information where he might be at.
All right.
Uh,
All right,
Also,
all
ask
right.
him how he's doing. How's it feel being a
Sure.
incorporeal
Yeah. I'm
spirit?
gonna. Yeah. You realize this is the longest he's been sober in like centuries.
Mention that part. Ask him how sobriety is. Start it off. Hi,
Um,
Pitor. How's sobriety? We're coming to find you.
Let's
you guys
not do
suck
that.
sometimes. All right. Here we go.
I'm glad I'm not a statue anymore.
Targeting Pitor's soul specifically.
Sorry, this is so fucking hilarious. I don't know if
I'm
this
sorry.
has been tried before.
I'm sorry.
This is the
I
first
put
time.
this
It's
idea
amazing.
out into the universe. I apologize.
Okay.
Okay.
for
Pitor,
mentioning.
we're trying to figure out how to save you. Can you tell us where you are? Also, Lyra wants to know how you're feeling. I told her she's stupid.
Oh, I think you just got I. I think it was just I was the
No,
25.
it's in there. It's in there. As you sent the
So I think I need to roll that 5% to see if it gets through, right?
roll a d100. You feel the magic shoot out as you send it forward into the ether that surrounds and suffuses all of Thylea. And as you shoot it forward, you feel it pierce through planes of existence. You know that the magic seems to pierce and pierce and pierce, and then seems to be repelled by something, almost like a physical force. Like you throw a dagger against the wall. Nothing.
Like a dagger against the side of a boat.
Yeah, kind of like that, except it doesn't stick, and it definitely just falls into the harbor of Petros. yes, like, it's exactly like that. That's a good analogy, Lair.
So surprisingly enough, I think it might have been working. Maybe? But something blocked it at the last second.
Too many things here have magical blocks. I tried to talk to the Queen of Aresia earlier, and something blocked me with that too. I'm getting over all these people having magical blocks. Where do we get one of those?
Yeah. I need to, I think, go research, maybe try and create a new spell. I'll call it Trace Route, and see if I can figure out where it died and why.
Well, that's good. It's a good one. I like the sound of that. You can like see like how many hops it takes to get there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do you have to like, is the verbal component just saying pseudo first, or?
No, that's when you don't need any privileges. Yeah, that's when you can do as a regular user.
Too nerdy. I've zoned out. Well, we know he's not on this plane of existence. That has answered one question. Also, we know that technically we can possibly scry and send messages to souls of people.
That's fair.
Well, I mean, you've sent a message to Damon, right? Isn't Damon technically a spirit?
I mean, he's more of a lich, I think.
It's a spirit inside of an object, okay?
Does that mean he eats people? Shouldn't we like really hate him?
I don't know for sure.
Lich is bad.
That's what he made me think of from all the stories I've read, but I don't know if that's really what. Like, there's, you know what? I think there's more kinds of undead than just about any other kind of creature in existence, which is really weird. But, yeah, I don't know what he is. He just, my assumption was lich, because powerful wizard, looking for a way to live longer, you know.
That's fair.
And for all we know, he's been
Damon.
sucking the
Question mark.
Lyra writes down, lichdom equals immortality?
something like that, yeah.
No, just kidding. She doesn't want to live forever. She's not that kind of person.
There's a cost, and aren't you gonna live like forever anyway? Or no, that's the nymphs.
Yeah, the nymphs. Mine is like 500 years, I think.
Which is still plenty long enough to get bored with day-to-day life.
So bored. After 100, I'm gonna be like...
Get sad in the middle of flying, you mean?
I'm gonna get Sorry, I was about to go on a tangent about those lapel du vide, the void, the thoughts that you have when you're driving, where you're like, what if I just drive off the side of the road?
If you have those thoughts, you definitely need help. It's okay to ask for help. Just to call that out there on the sidelines. By the way.
Actually, it's a phenomenon that most people experience.
Yeah, 100%. I did learn a very long time ago, one of the manifestations of OCD is that you just judge yourself so hard, like you just start over-obsessing. I think we're just spiraling out of control.
Yes.
Back to the D&D.
A lot just happened, and we're trying to.
Yeah, that's really. It's the post therapy of what happened. Let's put it this way: is there anything else that you would want to accomplish before you leave the Island of the Dragon?
I got to figure out how to get all this treasure.
Well, we can do that in between sessions.
I know.
The only thing is, she would like to go around the statues. Are any of them like Dragonlords or look to be like Dragonlords?
Yeah, anyone in regalia?
Yeah, like Dragonlord armor or anything.
Roll me a D100.
All right.
Are there any sirens, David?
Roll me a D100. David, don't ask if there are any haglings. You're special. I won't allow anyone
Damn
else to be
straight.
a hagling.
Damn straight,
Neither Dragonlords nor any sirens to be seen, interestingly enough. Push one over.
Person.
Briss will describe like when like some rich looking ones or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you should ones from inside the cave where like they seem important.
Yeah. You find one that has like very special looking sandals. They have some kind of like weird writing on there, like oaken haft or something like that. And as you pick them over and like bring them in, Yanni, do you end up casting teleport twice? I'm guessing, so that you send like one group through and then a second group through. Or I can say maybe you guys, like I said, we can kind of figure out the details in that, but that's essentially it, right? Alright.
Yeah, if that's
Yeah,
gonna
if it needs to be cast twice to get everybody through, that's fine.
And you're going to go to Mitros.
I don't know why we wouldn't, unless anybody has a solid argument for
Astoria. I mean, the main person we would want to see there is dead. So,
yeah,
but the person who's trying to rectify that is near there. Presumably, he went back to the forge.
right. He might have brought Pitor to the temple.
Yeah, to the Temple of the Five in Mitros. We could always ride up to the forge too.
Yeah.
We can jump back and forth. I have enough material components to bounce around a few times.
And we're gonna get all this money.
So Mitros for now.
Yeah.
Do you leave any for the elves?
No.
I mean,
They're on an island. They don't need money.
I don't think they need the money.
I don't know what they
They're
use
the
it for.
only civilized
exactly.
people on this island.
I might leave them some of the gemstones because they could use those in their decorative art and shit. But
Maybe the cheap ones.
Yeah, the cheap ones. Yeah, like that
It's
one's
easier
cracked,
to
but it's
transport
gonna, like-
gemstones than it is coins. I'll just
I know.
it's compare volume to worth. Gems are worth more.
oh yeah, no, I
Yeah,
totally
but-
get that.
But like honestly, not even just I want all this treasure way, but like they're the only civilization on this island.
Totally.
I'm
That
sure
we
they're
know
not
of.
like trading with.
I'm not
each
trying to make you
other.
feel bad. I'm just asking.
Yeah.
I'm just asking.
I don't feel bad.
Good. Yeah. All right.
Any leftover that we are not going to like bring, I just
Yeah,
tell
I'm sure we
Thylea
can't bring it all.
to eat. I'm just
Oh
like,
wow.
wow.
Okay, that's a bit extreme.
Oh man. Alrighty. As with that, you guys teleport back Jesus fucking Christ,
Wow.
to Mitros.
So do I need to cast it twice just so I know?
Whoops. Yes, you do. I'm gonna guess that you probably do.
Can I
When
ask
you're-
why precisely?
Well, we're bringing
to
back
bring as
It
much
statues,
stays
right?
open for
Shit
6
as
seconds.
possible.
But people can't go back and forth through it. It's a one-way thing.
Right? Could the circle? This is what we're here. We'll just determine it between
It's
sessions, so we
creatures.
don't have an argument about that stuff, and we can do that stuff while we have time to research and stuff like that.
I wouldn't care if it didn't have material components. That's the only reason
You have
I'm trying to.
tens of thousands of gold coming in. You can probably buy more,
that's fair.
unless
We'll
you
figure it out
want to
later.
hold on to those. I forget how much it is for each casting. 50 gold.
50 gold.
It's a serious investment. You're right. As we have the heroes teleport back to Mitros, whether it's in one castings or 2 castings, we'll pick it up there next time. Next week, Tuesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern. Hopefully with the whole crew back. And, most importantly, with another level up for the group.
All we had to do was kill a dragon.
There's a little bit
We
more
have
that
been
happened
going
than
at this
just
the
the
wrong
dragon.
way. Holy shit! What did I get at
Congratulations,
level
Slide of
12?
Thylea. I'm gonna go look for another stream to raid. In the meanwhile, holy shit. Yeah, thoughts. Decompress as players after that.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we saw how Lyra feels.
Yeah.
It was a lot, but you know,
That was crazy is the only word that I can think of.
Yeah.
The whole thing with Lutheria and
Yeah, I definitely did not expect that. I was not surprised that Etor brought Hexia back. Just knowing what we knew
yeah,
from
that's fair.
getting there. That was not, I mean, it was kind of like, really, but not like surprising. But it definitely was unexpected for a resurrection to bring a Titan through the underworld.
Well,
I'm curious if he would have
And
jumped.
then
in front
she
of it
killed
or-
a god, which is so against the
Mhm.
rules of the entire world right now.
we'll have to find out what it was next time. See you guys next week, Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern. Bye.